want to fuck you up the ass.
You can stick it up your own asshole.
I would if I could. Bitch.
Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario?
No, fam. Knowing my luck, yeah, going with you, bruv. You'll piss someone off and I'll get shot.
It's not that deep.
But it might happen, to be fair.
Nah, it's not that deep.
Fam.
Boy.
Have
Mike.
I ever got anyone shot before?
No. That's because it's not legal in this country. You're allowed to carry arms legally as a common civilian in America.
Have I ever got anyone close to getting shot?
I don't know, but I think you'd definitely get a gun pulled on you.
Nah.
Do you know who I definitely won't go with? Mose.
Nah, not a way.
Liability FC abroad. Nah.
He'd be fine, but you just got to keep him sober, fam. Because if
He'll be fine.
Yeah, I think he'll be alright, but as long as
He got this guy beaten up. What are you talking about? He got him rushed.
He was probably drunk, though, innit? That was drunk Mose that got you
That
rushed.
was drunk Mose that got me rushed.
Hey, Mose, I've got love for you, but bro, I'm not going to America with you, fam. I tell you that
Mose
now.
is my guy, man. I can't lie. Mose,
It's on my bucket list, yeah?
Mose heavily.
Should we take Mose with us when we go to America?
Of course, Mose is definitely coming.
Fam, it'll be funny. It'll be funny to do the interviews with Mose, innit? One thing I want to do is Route 66, innit?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to drive like the whole route, innit? But I'm too shook to do it.
How far is Route 66?
I can't even remember. I googled it.
Boy, it's far.
It's long.
It's long.
It's
Where's,
long.
where's it like from and to? Like east to west?
I'd be lying if I said, but I think it goes Nevada, innit? It's like, I think so.
That's why we got Google.
Nevada is on the
Watch you fuck this up.
west coast. Las Vegas is on the same coast as LA.
Well, Route 66 goes to Vegas, innit?
All right, it goes from Arizona to Missouri.
Yeah, there we go.
Do I really want to be heading towards? Nah, I might have to allow Missouri. All them Oklahoma, Missouri. Nah, fam.
Bro, if you break,
That's-
if I break down in Missouri, I'm sweating. I'm
hey.
sweating.
In Missouri?
Missouri,
Hey, boy.
y'all look like a couple niggers. You know what I'm saying?
What you doing over here, nigga?
Pull up on some ranch, fam. Be
Nah,
shitting.
fam.
Had a shotgun. I was like, oh, it's one of those naggers on my property.
What's it?
Get the shotgun. Can you just get the shotgun?
Man, don't see no one, man. Here. Where the fuck did that come from?
Nah. I
You
can't.
know?
Do you know what? Yeah, if anything, yeah, I'll have to start in Missouri and end in Arizona, innit? Because
that sounds
the likelihood of me breaking down will be further down in the journey. You get me?
So basically, you're gonna have to rent the car you get from a racist. So already they're gonna put like, I don't know, one wheel. It's gonna be flat.
Oh, loud.
Oh
You
shit!
get me? Like they're gonna give you like half the gas.
Look,
that you thought
I'd rather break down in like I'd rather break down New Mexico, Arizona than break down in Missouri. To be honest, all these regions are.
Yeah.
Well, do you know what? Yeah, I'm taking this from basketball, innit? Utah, known racist place.
But they're not openly racist. It's more like clutch your purse racist when they're crossing the street.
Okay.
Like that's that kind of
let
racist.
me see the other regions that this place goes through, bruv. Route 66, bruv. Let's see what else you going to, bruv.
And New Mexico is Breaking Bad, isn't it? I swear that's Breaking Bad. Is that?
Skyler.
Yes. Say my name, Jesse.
Hey, you know what? I missed that show, bro. That's years ago.
Put again.
that?
Watch on Netflix again, no?
Yeah, but that's a bit long, though, innit? How was it? 4 seasons?
Yeah, it's only 5 seasons, you know. It's like 5 seasons. It's worth it.
Bro, I just about watched 5 episodes of something.
And that's you done.
Yeah, I'm really not into that shit. I watch sport and that's it. Sport and YouTube,
What
Yeah,
kind of
that's
YouTube
what-
videos?
like UFC videos.
What else?
Just dumb, funny shit. Like I told you earlier, I like watching. Do you know what I really like watching? I like watching people get interviewed. Like, you know, interviews in public where
Yeah.
people say dumb
Oh
shit.
yeah. All that world star questions type of thing.
Yeah, world star. I could watch that
Questions.
shit all day long.
When questions first came out, that was a vibe. Bro. I was watching
it's a
it.
vibe.
Yeah.
It's a
That
vibe.
and I used to watch World Star compilations, bro.
Oh, well.
That used to
God.
go off, bro.
What's the complication of the week?
Yeah, the week.
Used to watch that with the man them in the basketball man them in Lincoln, innit? And boy, that used to go off, bro. We just be sat there just
Sick.
busting
That
up.
shit was funny.
Some great memes from that place, bro.
Do you
Great
know,
memes, bro.
one thing I have to admit, yeah, my guilty pleasure on YouTube, innit? I watch a couple couples in it.
Watch a what?
Couple YouTube couples.
Oh, what, their vlogs?
Yeah.
They're cute still. Bro.
It's kind of soft still, but that's my guilt. That's like my guilty pleasure for that. There's a couple ones that I just stumbled upon one day, and I watched like one video, and now I'm just intrigued in their story in it. So now
It's the first word just put me off straight away. Like the video starts like, "Hey guys," and I'm like, I'm not involved, man. I'm not involved. And they're always American. They're always American.
Yeah, they're all American.
Like we've been trying to build a deadlift platform in the garden, and I just laugh at the voices of these American dons, bro. He's like, first of all, you want to get 12-inch drywall screws, and I'm like, bro, where these man from, bro? They're always from Texas or something like that, bro. It's fucking hilarious.
Isn't mad though on YouTube? Yeah, you can generally just find a video for anything. Like if you need it, you just go bang video.
Yeah,
like the other day,
it's fantastic, bro.
I broke down in it like I've never changed the wheel of a car before in it.
Yeah.
Because I had the worst day of my life on Friday. Yeah.
This man ain't a real man, bro. I don't know how to change a tire. Oh, mad thing. Mazine, bro.
Relax, big man.
Mazine. Where's your dad? Is he not in your life? That's a Mazine, cuz. Man don't know how to change a tire. Mad thing.
Wowzers.
Mad thing. You ain't a real man, dog.
My name Dammy for my dad not to be in my life.
No. Shots fired. Shots fired.
Oh shit. Anywho.
Wow.
Yeah, I had the worst day of my life on Friday, worst. And to add insult to injury, like I hit a curb in it, wheel gone, finished. Yeah.
Swear.
Yeah, hit a curb.
Was you doing a balloon while you were driving?
That's a very good question. Were you?
No, I just saw a girl with fat ass.
You're lying.
Wait, let me get this straight. Were you moving at speed when you hit this? You must have been.
A young 15 miles per hour.
50.
The ass was fat.
Wait,
you're
you being
moving at
serious?
50?
You seriously done it because of ass?
There was a female. That's
Oh
the thing,
my God.
This is the thing. This is how I always
That's
know.
crazy.
That's crazy.
Do you know what always gets me? Yeah, like I always say to myself, like, you man joke that I'm gay or whatnot. Yeah, how I know that I'm definitely not gay is that I'm willing to risk dying.
The fact you even have to question it is kind of gay.
to look at cheeks. So the fact that I'm willing to turn my head to look at cheeks for a split couple seconds.
Oh, you're mad.
Yeah.
Look here. I like cheeks as much as the next man, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
I like cheeks. However, I am not willing. You see, it's the periphery thing, innit? Like if I see it in front of me and I'm driving past, I have a quick glance, but I will never ever turn my head past 90 degrees. Never.
Yeah.
Never. It's a quick. This is the max, bro.
I can't
Anything
lie.
further than that, bro, you're moving mad.
I'm a sucker. I look out the back window sometimes. I broke my neck so much, I look out the back window. But I crashed into the back of a bus recently, like quite softly though. It's all right. Everything in my car is fine. But it was because I was
going for the bus.
The bus firmed it, fam. Get me? The bus is hench. You see them buses? They're built serious, fam. The engine's in the back, so they're ready. But I was on my phone, and this is what's bad as well because people say, "Oh, you shouldn't be on your phone when you're driving." I'm like, "It's fine, man. Relax, innit? Like I see where I'm going." But I ended up on Instagram and I replied to someone, and I come off the messenger, and the first person that jumped on was this girl, innit? And she's a bad thing, like she's a bad thing, yeah. And I've gone, oh dang! My little brother's gone, yo, bro, the road, bop straight into the back of a bus. Fam, I had to message her like, you owe me peace. And she was like, what? I was like, you owe me peace. I just crashed my car into the back of a bus, took a picture of it. Boy, I'm not gonna tell you how we're getting on from there, but
it went well, fam. Of course, it went well.
Just know, man, use that even if you don't crash into a bus. Yeah. I never thought of that before I crashed into the bus. I thought all this time I ain't crashed my whip, and I never used that.
You know what you might need to do? You might need to send that to the man then, bro. Send the picture to the man then, so we have it in the archives.
I got you, man, car. Obviously, I took a picture of the car when it was all up on the bus and that. So
like, oh, my car's mashed up, fam.
Trust me.
I was too busy looking at your cheeks.
I said to her, I see your picture. No lie, you're so fire. You made me crash into the back of a bus. And she was like, I'm not going to give you no peas. Like, she was like, but, and then, we started talking and we've discussed that, you get me? I like fish, you get me? I like alcohol, so you can pay for a little meal sometimes, so.
So post Boris, innit?
Yeah, post Boris.
Because obviously it'll be your car. When you pull up to the actual girl in a new car, they'll be like, oh my God, your car's different. Because the other cars smash up.
Bro, I'm going to get a rental and say it's courtesy. Like, you get me? I'm gonna get a rental and say and say it's courtesy.
This
So-
girl must be serious, bro.
Oh, bro, I'll show you. Oh, yeah, I'll show you.
Okay.
Serious things.
Also,
Serious things.
it's yours.
Mad thing.
Anywho,
This is what. You know what? Yeah. Let me ask you this quickly before he does it. Yeah.
Go on.
You see when you're listening, do you hear? Do you hear? Can you feel the nonsense in the build up he's about to do before this announcement?
Of course.
what's wrong with the way I do it?
Do your thing, man. It's trademark now, fam. So you just have to keep doing it. But every time you do it, yeah, me and Del just look at you like this fool, this fucking idiot.
Okay, anyway, I'm just trying to get it up because it was a special one.
What foolishness has he got now, bro?
Oh, fuck, I've lost it.
Oh, thank God.
No, I'm not. Well, we're not starting to put about it. Are you all right? One second.
Man's moving like this is a pod blessing, bro. Like, we can't move without it.
How do people know if the tweet is if the pod is on or not? Okay. Welcome to En Hondin Humping Tonton of the Shoot to Shoot podcast.
Which demographic have you just offended now,
This
innit?
is for our listeners in Sweden. I'm sure they'll know. We've
We've got a couple of
fans.
listeners in Sweden still.
Yeah, I heard about you, man, in Sweden.
Shout out to them.
Real
Real
I heard
ones.
about Set Man in Sweden anyway, but keep going.
What happened to Seven Man in Sweden?
Boy, you know what happened, fam. Man think they can just back out their wood and do things. They can't run, fam.
Back out the wood.
Keep going with your thing, bro. You've already spoke about Sweden a couple podcasts ago.
Do you know what? Yeah, it's gone from my memory, fam. I don't even remember, fam.
You back up your wood?
Huh? Are you alright? Me of all people.
I know I didn't.
Boy, I ain't no snitch, nigga. So you get me?
Man started that little Wayne there. I ain't no snitch. Nah, fam.
But if you're listening, you know who you are. You know who you are.
Oh shit! I know what you mean.
You know what I'm saying now? You know what I'm saying?
I honestly don't remember.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you remember when a certain man tried to move to a gal and then just pulled out his dick?
What the one that was trying to move to me?
Yeah.
And then I sent her away, and then they went to the yeah. It's all mad.
Backed at his meat.
Yeah. It's all mad. It's all mad.
This reminds me of a topic quickly, yeah.
Oh shit.
So like, there's this thing called the Naked Man, innit? Yeah.
The Naked Man.
Naked Man from How I Met Your Mother. And one of my boys at uni tried it.
What is this? How I Met Your Mother?
So the Naked, it's a TV show on like E4.
Oh,
You don't know about How I Met Your
with
Mother?
the bad Spanish thing in it. And
No.
the gay couple.
No,
That's
Modern Family.
that's Modern Family.
Oh, yeah,
Sofia
see, I said-
Vergara, fam.
Yeah, you know, I don't watch telly. Like
MILF, like
that. Out of the loop. But go on.
MILF.
So there's this thing called the Naked Man, yeah? So the Naked Man is, you know when they're at a girl's yard and you're trying to like make moves, yeah? But the moves, you just don't know whether or not, like, do you know sometimes you get it and you're not feeling it? You're
Okay.
like, I don't know if she wants me to try it or not. Like,
Okay.
I'm not getting the vibe. So you don't
Yeah.
know whether to try it or not, or just keep it calm, innit?
Yeah.
So the Naked Man is a big risk you take that she goes into like the toilet or to like the bathroom
I
or the
know where
kitchen
this is
or
going,
Okay.
bro.
and then she comes back
And you're naked.
and you're naked, man.
Flaccid or hard?
It's up to you. There's choice.
I think that's a very important part of this Naked Man, though. Cause if you walk in the room like and you gotta make sure you're ready. If you're naked, fam, you can't
You
be
gotta
sitting
be
there.
more ready,
You can't
fam.
be sitting there naked and not ready.
I mean, you have to be appeasing, right?
Or look how semi-lover and that.
Yeah. So because
I think that's acceptable. Yeah, you don't want to be too like ready to go.
You don't want to be caught offside.
But then you don't want to sit there like you got stage fright and you're just naked.
Yeah, so imagine you have a rock on, like one of those, yeah. And then she looks and goes, nah. So you're sitting there rejected with a rock on.
Yeah. But I would rather sit there naked with a rock on than sit there naked with a flaccid penis.
But how you meant to start that one out, bruv?
What? I'll just get up and be like, alright, cool. I'm just gonna go deal with my man quick in the
Yeah.
toilet if that's okay. And sorry, I just thought.
Do you know what? She'll take offense to that. You know, that's how crazy girls are.
She.
There's certain girls that get vexed if you don't bust.
Yeah, fucking hell.
So, one of my boys tried.
Imagine if the shoe was on the other foot.
the girl did the naked girl.
Nah, guys get vexed when they don't bust, even though that's your fault.
It's not my fault. Some girls know how to make themselves bust. Some girls have never busted in their life. The only bus they know is grabbing the bus. The 601.
Oh
The only bus they
no!
know. You want to get mad at me?
Speaking of, yeah, bruv, one girl did tell me that boy, she'd never in her life until recently, and I was like, swear down, never. She ain't got loads of body. She's only a few in it. But I was just like, raw, never.
Some girl told me the other day that she was like, I'm a real woman now. She messaged me saying, Ryan, guess what? I'm a real woman now. And I said, what do you mean you're a real woman? I thought you was a real woman anyway. Like, and she's like, nah, I made myself come with my fingers. And I was like, okay, okay. Like, don't you do that? And she's like, nah, I always just use toys and have to watch porn, but I just made myself come with my fingers and just off my memory. And I was like, fucking hell, would you want a medal or something? Like, Jesus Christ.
I do that every day.
You know what I'm saying?
Congrats to her, bro.
Yeah, congrats to her.
Every day, bro.
I feel sorry for any girl that's in a situation where they can't come, because I think there's a lot of girls that literally say that, innit? They're like, I haven't cummed in ages, or I was with this guy for so long and he never made me come. This and the other. And it's a hard life for some girl out there.
It's hard though, because like there's a lot of times here, like I've made a girl come, and I've been unawares to I've done the job, and there's sometimes where I'm like, she must have bust. She's like, no, I didn't bust. So like it's a catch. Like if I bust, you know I bust.
Yeah, same.
Like, I've made the signal, but sometimes you can't.
Hit the Super Saiyan.
Trust me, I sound like when Hulk turns from being a human into like the actual Hulk. I'm like,
elongated one.
That shit comes from the depths of my foot.
Your soul, blood.
Yeah.
That's mad.
Maddest thing.
But just don't know. I remember like one of my boys. So one time he was dating this girl. Like not dating. He was seeing her, like been on a couple of dates, innit? But she was a virgin, stone cold virgin. So he said, look, like there's no way you're gonna be able to turn this virgin to convert into a go in it. He's like, watch me in it. So he must have gone to a yard one time after a couple of drinks. And he went to her. So, have you ever sucked a penis? She's gone, no. And he goes,
These
well,
people are white, innit?
Yeah. He speaks kind of white very well.
Sucked a penis?
Yeah, have you ever sucked a penis? She goes, no. And he goes, well, would you suck this penis?
What, just backed it out?
Backed out his meat, ready for it. She went, no. And then he just went, oh, okay. Put it back.
Fucking hell.
Listen,
Fucking hell.
listen. That's you gotta go, bruv. There's no if, ands, or buts about it. You gotta leave. You gotta leave the venue. You gotta leave the function ASAP. You can't stay there. You backed out your meat, and she said, nah. Not that. Do you know? Yeah, it's not ever something I do. You know.
What, back out your meat?
I'm kind of a slow burner. Even when I know it's I don't know. Even when I know it's a thing that I already beat, I kind of just like to chill.
Yeah,
I'm not like a immediate instigator, bruv. I get there like boom. I like to chill.
Yeah.
vibe
a little bit, and work your way up to it, innit?
I feel that. I can respect it.
Yeah, I feel that.
What are you saying? What are you like, Mike?
I don't know, like I'm a bit of both, like because like I don't, especially because of the modern day in it, I don't really like to stick it on girls too much.
Thank you.
Because I don't want to feel like rapey. Do you get me? So I don't like sticking on girls too much. But like, for example, me, I'll try it on a girl. If I'm in the mood, I'll try it on a girl. If she's not having it, I'll be like, well, I tried. I shot my shot. I missed. But then sometimes, like, I know some girls are like, I'm only going to do anything if you try on me.
Yeah, that's like, yeah. Like,
You gotta instigate.
yeah, I think it's different. Like, for me, I've got my own place. So, like, I've always said it, like, to girls, like, I don't think you should ever go to a guy's yard, like, if you're not down to beat in it. Like, I know that's quite a bold statement. No, but you shouldn't really, innit? Like, you shouldn't. You should go out in public. You should, like, go say, nah, I want to go to a bar. I want to go to a restaurant. You shouldn't really agree to go to a man's yard, lay in a man's bed, and then want to be like, oh, nah, I don't want to have sex with you. I said, well, you should have came to my yard when you was ready to have sex with me. But Carl, like, that's just the way
He's setting out his stall, cuz he said,
but
these
don't
are the
you think that
rules.
makes sense, though? Don't you think that makes sense?
Do you know
though,
what?
Carl, you want to go to a man's yard and then you wonder why you're all up in his bed. Even if, to an extent, go to a man's yard, but then you don't, if he's actually go chill in the bedroom. If you say yes to that, in my eyes, like, we're chilling in the living room. If you don't want to beat, you should just say no. So if you say yes and we go to the bedroom and then you don't really want to beat, that's all just long. So like going back to what you said, I think if I go to a girl's house, I won't just be like backing up. Do you know what I mean? Like I'll just chill. Like you said, I'll vibes. But if you come to my house and then we go to the bedroom and we're chilling watching Netflix, I'll just happily, yeah. From then on, it's on because it's like.
You give me the signals.
Yeah,
do you know what he's saying?
You see in Formula One, yeah, you know how many red lights you get? You get bap, 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 bap.
Yeah.
When you get to the bedroom, it's green light, fam. Go back, do your thing,
This
man.
man's talking about home field advantage, fam. Man says when he's at home,
Yeah.
he's on attack, fam.
Yeah, it's a home game.
Man said,
it's a home game.
I'm not Arteta out here, fam. When I'm at home, I attack, bro.
Fam.
All out attack, fam.
When it's a home game, who chooses? You know when you flip the home game, home team chooses. You get me? So when it's a home game, that's how it runs in my
But away days, man said he's on the counter attack thing. You know what I'm
away
saying?
days, yeah, for real.
Park the bus.
Park the
real.
bus, find
For real.
the opportunity.
For real. I'm not gonna.
One
Yeah.
nil. Take a 1-0 win.
1-0, Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho.
You can't turn up to a girl's house and just be backing out your wood or disrespecting her yard like that.
When you first said what you said, I was thinking, raw, that's a bit. I was like, that's a bit wild.
What
But
about-
your initially when you first said it,
It
but
sounds
now,
wild,
but
but
now
when
that I think about it, especially if you make that clear to the girl, then it's not really wild because you're not saying that you're gonna try
But
force
do
yourself
you know where it
on
comes
them.
from?
You're just saying-
It comes from like I've got lots of girlfriends that I'm not like that with, and like, they've been in situations where I went to the house and like I slept with him because I felt pressured and he wouldn't stop and this that and the other. And like for me, I'm always like, yeah, but you can't expect me to have sympathy for you because you went to a man's yard, innit? I've said this to like I've got girl cousins, innit? And I've got lots of girlfriends, and I say to them, listen, like before you get to know, like go and meet man in fucking public, CCTV cameras, go restaurants, bars, because man are weird nowadays. Y'all want to meet two man off Instagram next to you, go into his yard, and then when he's trying to stick it on you, you're moving mad. Like, so the way I see it is, you shouldn't really go to a man's yard till you're ready to chop.
do you know what? We have to bring the polls back in, and we got to poll this one.
I like this as a poll.
That's a
Ooh,
fantastic.
That's a good poll.
In fact,
Can't
take
bare
note.
girls gonna be like, no, really, I should be able to go to the yard and just chill. Yeah,
No.
but let me tell you something. Man, them's head is wired differently, especially if you have your own gaff. If you go to a boy's yard, he lives with his parents, I think it's maybe a little piece different, because the parents might be in or whatever. But if you've got your own crib, like I've lived on my own for a very long time now, so when you've got your own crib, like if I invite you to my yard, like I'm not really inviting you to my yard just to fully just chill. Because if I wanted to do that with you, would go do activities or something outside of my yard, innit? But that's just the way I look at it. Each to their own. Make that a poll, see what happens.
Yeah, we'll poll that definitely because I think that's a very good point. Like I said, you're not forcing yourself on the thing. You're just letting her know your rules of engagement, innit?
Yeah.
So if you want to come to the yard, you can come to the yard. But as soon as we cross the bedroom line,
Yeah.
it's arms.
And
Outside.
yeah.
yeah.
It's offside.
Yeah. And you should be privileged that you're even that. Not even saying from me.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you, God. But not even saying for me though. But like sometimes you get me. Like I don't know. Like maybe some guys will just get loads of girls in their yard, or any girl from the streets or whatever. But I'm not really like that. If I invite you to my, if you're from, you're not coming to my house.
She's picking up raccoons.
There's a Premier Inn like 5 minutes down the road from my yard, innit? Yeah. If you're from the streets, we go there. That's where I
Oh
live.
shit.
I don't bring any like just gal into my yard, so I feel like sometimes, when you come into my yard, it's like, bro, like you agree to come here, you agree to do the thing, let's just do it, innit? That's
So
what it's about.
staying on the topic of yard, Mike, you retweeted this today and I screenshotted it still. So this girl tweeted, she said, please stay in your parents' house until you are ready and financially stable to afford your own place. It's not a race. Cut your coat according to your size. So, in terms of housing, what are we saying? Because I remember when I was younger, I used to think, raw, if by this age that I'm at now, I haven't left my yard, I failed in life, bruv. Like, I've flopped in it because even prior to maybe 2 years ago, I'd already moved out. So straight after uni, I was back home for maybe 9 months. Then I moved out straight away, and I moved out for 4 years, and I only came back maybe 2 years ago. And then now I'm saving up the peas and that to do my housing thing. And even my housing thing, I don't necessarily want to do what everyone else is doing with the whole mortgage thing. I actually want to build my own house.
Sick.
But the house I want to build is I don't know if you heard of tiny homes, innit?
Yeah, I know. It's like
Tiny homes.
What's that?
So tiny homes is like a small house. It's not your traditional massive yard, innit? It's like a small, more minimalist kind of house, innit?
Is it like like a bungalow, or is it still got like floors and that? You just have like.
It depends. It depends on the design you go for, innit? But like I've been over, especially over lockdown period. I was watching bare, like looking at different designs and stuff.
Is it common in UK tiny houses?
Nah, it's
More
not,
like Scandinavian things.
Oh, okay.
Sweden and them countries. There.
Even steel containers. I've been looking at steel container homes as well.
Yeah,
'Cause
for sure.
In America, you can like I've seen some.
What makes you so intrigued with the small houses? Is it the fact that you don't have to buy much land?
It's the fact that I'm not willing, and someone spoke about this week, and I can't remember. I need to find a post. I'm not willing to dedicate 25 years of my life to pay for a yard.
I hear that.
I'm just not. I'm not. If I can build my own crib for, let's say 50, 70k, depending on how big I want it, because apparently 50k is enough to get it done. If you want something a bit nicer, you might need to. You're in the industry.
It all depends on the area you're trying to
Exactly.
buy in and build in it.
Yeah.
Some areas are much more expensive than
than
others.
others. Yeah.
But then you got some up and coming areas that aren't as expensive now that will be in the future. So if you build in them areas, you'll probably be able to make a profit when you come to sell your yard.
Yeah. I'm not. Do you know what? For me, I'm not even looking to sell it. I'm looking to build it and just, you know, the ones who just have it. Like,
Yeah, that's
no matter what happens in life, I've got this spot here.
Yeah, that's decent.
Whatever, doesn't matter what happens, and potentially because they're quite modular as well, you can put it, like, say for example, I get a family or whatever, I can look to expand it
Yeah, for sure.
because it's like Lego in it. It's modular in it, so you can just build on top of it. But anyway, I digress. I thought, by this age, if I ain't moved out of the yard, then fucking hell, I failed. But now I just kind of.
So say it
Not
back
on it.
again because I forgot what
She said.
It's not a race.
Yeah, so please stay in your parents' house until you are ready and financially stable to afford your own house or your own place, sorry. It's not a race. Cut your coat according to your size.
But what's financially stable to get your own place though? That's a subjective term really, innit? Because what's financially stable to me to buy my own house might not be what you class as financially stable to you. So it's a hard one, innit? I don't think there is any wrong, like no right time to move out. You got to have the P's there, obviously, but if it's the time, innit?
Matt, you're in a position. Well, you were in a position where you wanted to make that decision, innit? So, what would you say? Is it because you had an X amount of money saved and you're like, yeah, I'm ready to go?
So do you know what it is with me, yeah? Like, it's two things, right? So one, yeah, like, I see Ryan with his own yard, innit? Because you live in your own yard for like since younger, innit?
Yeah.
And I'm kind of like,
Well, you bought a crib.
No, not yet. I'm in the process of buying now.
but like you're used
That's
to
it.
like living away from your parents and that, like you're used to.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of like, you know what? Like, I've already lived away with uni, innit? And the main thing is, my dad's gone, look, you've got all these savings, yeah? You've got enough to buy a yard, do it. You have enough to buy a yard, Mike, go do it. So I'm in the process of doing it, yeah? And normally I'll completely agree with this quote, with the whole thing, like until you're financially stable. But, and also the thing about you saying as well, that I thought by this age I'd have a yard, fam, it is so hard. Like I was saying to Ryan the other day, remember I tried to cop that 3-bed, didn't it?
Yeah.
And I couldn't do it.
Yeah,
And you were like, Mike, you're trying to cop a 3-bed. Like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, trying to cop a free bed.
But the thing is, yeah, if I tried to cop that 3-bed last year, I would have copped it with less money, and I could have got the loan from the bank. Right now it's hard. Like even today, don't want to talk too much, but I was doing some more investigations on the mortgage I'm doing for a property I'm looking at, yeah. And even then, the rates have gone up. The banks are not borrowing as much as they were. The guy said to me, if you came last year with this year, he said you could have got a much bigger rate and you could have borrowed more money for less for He's gone, right now it's peak. And it's going to get even more peaker. So when you were saying about the whole financially stable thing, yeah, and what is financially stable, like next year's financial stable comparison to this year,
That's it.
could be even more.
The window's going to move, innit?
Like,
That's it.
Like we don't know what it's going to be like. So I think, like you said, buy a yard when you're ready, and if you are looking to buy a yard, buy it when you're able to, because you don't know what's going to happen.
Listen, yeah, my advice to anyone living at home wanting to move out, yeah, just go and privately rent and live your life for a piece, innit? That's what I would do. Car, it's a little bit more expensive, but if you save up the dough prior to doing it, and you slap down a few months rent on because you can go get a nice gaff in London, a nice apartment. Yeah, cool, it's going to be a bit expensive, but it's clouty. Whether you're a boy or a girl, you can have your parties there. Because when you get your yard, like, you're going to sign yourself off for something that's that long term. So like, really, you don't really want to be turning up, because when you get your first yard, you're going to get lit. You're going to have parties, you're going to get lit. You don't want to be pissing off the neighbours, you're going to live.
I'm not having parties.
You're not going to lit. What do you mean you're not going to have parties?
I'm not having parties.
Oh,
You're
shut up,
a liar,
own
bro.
yard.
You
Fam,
are
cheap chasers will make you have a party.
I don't give a
bruv.
fuck what those niggas think.
Fam, we will turn up to your yard, push open the door, bruv, and
I'll call the police.
bring
I
the
pay
girl
my
them in.
taxes.
You're a liar.
You ain't
I'll call the police.
You ain't calling no J.
Listen to me
liar.
when the guy's on the phone.
Man, we're moving like Hugh Hefner, bruv. One chick on each arm, bruv.
That's
Man
what
ain't
I'm
calling
saying.
no police.
But what I think
I
is,
lost my phone.
I think you want to get that side out of your system before you mortgage. So like that party side of you, like fuck doing that in the yard that you're about to mortgage, because you're going to piss off your neighbours to the left, piss off your neighbours to the yard, and you're probably going to mash up your yard as well. So just go and privately rent, get a nice clouty crib that you can bring girls back to, everyone's going to get gassed, have your party, whatever, 2-3 years, and then look to mortgage somewhere. I don't think you should jump from your parents' yard straight into a mortgage, but that's just my personal opinion, especially if you're still in your 20s. Like, getting a mortgage in your 20s is fucking, like, in the grand scheme of things, that's fucking mad. Like, if you deep that, like,
It's not like old school. Like before, like our parents and that. My grandpa, God rest his soul. By the way, just want to celebrate. My grandpa's finally been buried after freaking months and months of this COVID certificates and all this other stuff.
piss take, bro.
Finally been rest in peace. So
Rest in peace,
I mean, later rest in peace. So
Amen.
yeah, he's done. Amen. Yeah, my grandpa, he bought a crib in Chelsea, innit? And he bought it for 10k.
10K.
At the time, yeah. At the time, it was like 10k. It was quay.
But 10k back then was
It was
like,
a lot, yeah, it was a lot of P's, but it was 10k,
Yeah.
bruv. I don't know. He sold the yard. He didn't need to. He had the piece to keep it. He sold the yard, bruv. The yard's now worth $1 million. Pissed, vexed, fuming. Look, the whole housing thing for me is just I can't. You never know what life's gonna throw at you, innit? Like, I cannot imagine myself committing to 25 years of at least £500 to £700 every month for mortgage. I can't. I just can't imagine it. Like, maybe, like, for example, if I was to build the thing I want to build, it'll probably be like 5-10 years. I'll back that off quick time. A full, and this is depending on how I build it. It could be a 3-bed, a decent 3-bed, or it could be whatever I want it to be in it. But to commit for that long, and then you got all these other extra expenses you're gonna have, all this council tax and this and that. Not that I'm not gonna have it with the same issue anyway, but it just seems mad to me. Bro.
This is what always gets me about the thing about having a house over renting, right? I always feel like if you can buy a house, it's better to rent, only because the only positive I see in renting really over it is that if something happens to the house, the landlord deals with it. You don't have to deal with it. That's a great positive.
yeah, like,
But I always think to myself, I'm paying, let's say you're paying £700 a month for your mortgage, yeah? And your rent's £600 a month. It's £100 a month. And in a couple years, or, you know, when you're older, that's your yard. It's yours now. It's an asset. You can do what the fuck you want to do.
for sure. It's an investment.
Do you know, it's an investment. And the way in my head is like, I've got all this peas in the bank. At the moment, I'm buying a couple stocks here and there, whatever. But I've got bags in my account just sitting there. It's not gonna make money in the fucking bank. We buy a yard, couple years, I'll remortgage it, buy another yard. Maybe I'll find someone I'll find the love of my life and say, let's have a couple babies, and I've got 2 yards there. Give me extra money, and then I can live nice. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just see it as an investment, and it's like,
No, it very much is. It very much is. I find it funny how people go straight into buying houses and not flats. Like, you jump straight to mortgage, a house straight away. Like, this guy talking to me about 3-bedroom.
I could have done it.
Yeah, but bro,
Yeah, but he's got a
it's
point.
probably good that you didn't do that, because you got a 3-bedroom. Like, it's just one of you, bro.
No, there wouldn't be one of me.
What, you're gonna rent
rent it
stuff
out.
out?
I'm gonna rent the other 2
Yeah,
rooms
but
out.
see, now this is where it gets techie, because there's a lot of stuff that comes into that. So you're gonna have to have a good relationship with these people that you rent.
I'm gonna make sure the people that I'm aware of, or
I spend 4 days of you in a hotel. I'm gonna get the fuck away from you, bro.
but this is different. I have 2 options, right?
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this guy, bro, you're gonna lose tenants every week.
Fam,
They're gonna come.
you as the landlord.
They're gonna see Mr. Nice Mike, and then they're just gonna hear how every fucking balloon canister, all the time, fam. You're gonna just move, G.
No,
and then you're gonna lose your peace, and you're gonna be there paying big boy mortgage.
No. What will happen is, I'll get people I'm really close with that understand what kind of person I am. Because I've lived with people like uni and that.
Yeah,
and
I hear that.
I'm really actually quite good to live with.
I hear that. But this is 25 years, big man.
Yeah, that's calm. Or what I do is I find the skinniest Caucasian youth.
Oh my God.
That
Oh
live in
God.
the yard and he can't say nothing.
Fam.
If he moves mad, I'll mash him up.
You're moving crazy.
Fam, you're moving like these type of man aren't the biggest psycho killers out there, bro. The type of man that will put
Trust me,
put
bro.
what's it called? Put cyanide in your milk, cuz.
Yeah.
Have man.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just eating some crunchy nut cornflakes. Man's
Yeah.
foaming at the mouth. Man's foaming at the mouth. Ah.
Man's bleeding from the eye, fam. You.
Ryan,
Man's the.
Jay, they told me about this. Tom, why did you do this to me?
But I'll make sure
I was a
dumb
good
as well.
landlord.
I'll make sure he's a dumb youth as well, so he doesn't know how to use cyanide. He'll probably use like
Bleach.
like
like-
that toothpaste or something.
No, you see what you're saying is actually is smart, innit? Like I know people that have done that, but it gets techie because you become a landlord, you have to collect P's, people lose jobs, people can't pay rent, and then you got the awkward of kicking people out, and then you got the legalities where you can't always just fist them up and kick them out. It's not as simple as that.
I've got biceps for a reason. Now.
Fam.
I gotta use them.
You got to make sure that the contract you write says I can basically fish you up if you don't pay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
That's
that.
basically what you got
I'm
to do.
gonna have
Apart
that in
from that,
writing.
you can't do shit.
I look after some of my dad's crib sometimes, innit, when he's not about, innit. And I'm telling you, bruv, it's techie.
I know.
It's so techie.
One point we've got a flat in near what do you call it, Westfield, yeah, in White City, and basically we've given it to the tenants that we had here were just moving mad, bruv.
Yeah.
Mashing up the yard,
Like
all sorts.
80% of tenants.
Just moving mad. So we decided to do this government scheme, innit, where you give it to the government and then they'll select people and then they'll pay you the P's.
Council thing.
Yeah, so they'll pay you the P's on their behalf, innit? But bruv, the amount of loopholes and the amount of not loopholes, sorry, hoops you have to jump into to get this thing, bruv. I was having to go to London like every 3 days, bruv, to go sort out this gas certificate, go sort this out. You gotta sort that out, you gotta clean this, there's mold here. Bruv.
And before you know it, you got
Ridiculous.
squatters in your yard. And these squatters, yeah, when you get squatters in your yard, bro, oh shit.
They can't leave.
Bro, that's hard. That's a hard thing to.
Sorry,
that's a hard thing
are
to
we not
do.
fisting them up? Because I am.
Well,
I am.
Squatters'
yeah,
rights.
for the record, I've always said this because I love watching these programs on TV, like these Nightmare Tenant. This is something that I would watch on telly, something like that. Nightmare Tenants or Slum Landlords or some shit like that. And you see these landlords and they're always the same. It's like an innocent Asian woman who hasn't really got any family, or it's like this white geezer who like he's lost his missus and his kids, and all he's got left is this gaff that he's renting out, and he's making a bit of money off it.
This scenario.
And
He's lost his family.
Yeah, like man ain't really got much going on, and he's living in a little 1 bed, and his gaff's a 4-bed house, and his big family, and they're not paying no rent, and they ain't paid for months, and then they turn into saying that they're squatters, so now they have squatters' rights, yeah. And I've always thought, bro, if this ever happened to me, you would just wake up in the middle of the night with balaclava, pure torch in your face, fam, yeah? And you will be leaving the yard tonight.
Tonight,
You
bro.
get me? There's no question. 'Cause, bro, it's a hard process, you know? You have to issue them with so many letters. You have to take them to the High Court. The High Court have to approve it. Like, if you get squatters in your gaff, you're talking thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds that you lose out. And you could have your own house that you're paying for and have to be paying for this yard at the same time because you don't pay your mortgage. Mr. Bank's going to come along and take you, repossess your yard.
Is there no like anti-squatting
bro
thing you can put in the
Google
contract?
it, do your research. Squatters at the moment, like if you look into squatters, there's a documentary on Vice on YouTube, yeah, and squatters take over multi-million pound buildings
I've heard
in
about
London,
this,
yeah,
yeah.
that are abandoned, like old buildings in Chelsea, in like all these Westminster, they're buildings that aren't being used yet, yeah. As soon as the squatters enter, they got squatters' rights, bro.
Yeah.
It can take years to get them out.
But this is the thing, yeah. Like I know the squatters' rights are. Like I was watching My Family. Like I don't know if you remember the show from BBC.
Yeah.
When he had a squatter. And
The My Family that was there too, the white one and the black one, did it?
No, it was a white family, and like there was a dad, a mum, a daughter, and a son, and like they got a bit older, whatever. But the guy had a yard and he had a squatter, and he didn't know the squatter rights, and it's like a comedy thing. And the squatter was talking outside to him, like I'm not gonna leave the yard, and went back to the yard and went, oh, by the way, squatter's rights, sir. If I was outside the yard, that's when you could have got rid of me. But you didn't know the rights, so you didn't do it when I was chatting to you outside. Get me? But like my family have like a yard, and the guy that's living there can't pay the rent for whatever reason. He said that he ain't got a job or whatnot, or whatever, stuff like that. Yeah, but he hasn't paid for the yard for months and months. So the council are now forking the bill for him on his behalf. Innit?
Oh, really?
So there's other things that you can apply for. Like if your tenant's not paying for their rent and you've got evidence of that, then you go to the council pays on their behalf, and then the council finds a way to help you get rid of him and all this kind of
It's a hard one because you might have tenants. You might have like a tenant living in your room that's got like one woman and a kid. She's a single mum, yeah. She starts struggling with the P's and she says you can't pay you. She gets £5,000 in debt. What are you going to do? Are you going to kick her out on the street with her kid? But you still don't get your 5 bags. So this is the thing, you lose 5 bags and you end up with a child and a woman out on the street. So you as a landlord, through doing this, renting a 3-bedroom and thinking it's a good idea to rent 2 rooms, it can get to a sticky position where 1, you're losing P's, and 2, you're having to make decisions that are literally like such hard decisions to make.
You know what he's saying, yeah? I've just deeped now why. I remember before when I first moved out here and I was looking for yards and stuff, yeah? Like, they used to specify that these are the type of people that we want. Young professional, or they sometimes in female houses they say only women professional, this age, It all, you know, like it made sense before, but now that we've spoken about it, it's all making even more sense because that story he just laid out there, bro. That's pulling on your finances are saying one thing, your morality is saying something else, bro.
Trust me.
Do you really want to turf a woman and her child when you know that they ain't got nowhere else to go? Like, bro, they're gonna have to hit the streets.
Yeah, I have 2 friends that are literally landlords. They rent properties, and even at times I've done work on their houses, and I've said it to them, and literally I've said to them, listen, if you get people turn up with kids, allow it, because they'll use them kids if they ever get money troubles, and you'll be in a situation, and you'll be looking at this little pickney's face, thinking I gotta kick you out in the street. Yeah, I hate you. I'm losing thousands of pounds. So I'd say we veered off a little bit, but back to her point, I'd say there's no real right time. I don't think you can really say that. Listen, man, if you're living with your parents and you want to move out your yard, move out your blood clot yard, fam.
If you got the P's, obviously.
If you got the P's there, cool. Don't go broke for it, but don't go broke for anything.
What would you, man, say is the age limit before you need to leave the yard?
What you need to leave,
30.
Big man. When you're 29, that is your last year.
30.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
When you're 29, in my opinion, that is your last year.
30, bro.
Like that's your last year. As soon as you hit that 3-0, fam. Carl, listen, I'm saying this is what we go to these raves, yeah, and I see big 30-year-old man, fam, wearing Balenciaga.
Gucci.
Dior. Man's wearing Fendi, singing all of this crap, yeah. And you live with your parents.
My Camry.
You live with your parents. You're 32 years old. When you whap, gal, your mum hears it, fam.
Oh,
She goes, Junior, keep that noise down.
He's been a bad boy.
Jasmine, why are you putting like that? Huh? Putting like hippo. That's hippopotamus.
This is what I'm saying.
Nah.
This is what I'm saying.
Mad.
So I would say, yeah, to your question, I'd say that by 30, try your best to leave the yard. But it all depends, man. You know, if you've got a single parent and that, it's quite hard to leave your marge, isn't it? If you've got a single parent, like...
I'm just thinking...
Some people, it's hard, isn't it? I'm
just thinking financially, innit? Like, my goal as well, that's like my limit as well. I'm thinking, right, by 30, bruv, if I'm not out of the yard, even though the thing is for me is that I've already moved out, so I don't feel like I've just sat at home.
Yours is different, because you've moved out.
I've moved out and I've come back in it. But for me, I'm on that same thing. 29, 30, bruv, I need to be gone, or at least know that there's a date in mind that, boom, this is it. I've got something planned, and by this time I'm going to be out. But I'm just thinking, raw, life is crazy, you know. Life can throw some serious punches at you, bro. So you might just end up also at 30. You got to stay at home.
Also, what I will say is, I've always said this to bare people as well. Listen, if you've still got your parents that are like always going to take you in, move out. Go and live on your own, because you've got a safety net. Some of us out here ain't got no safety net. You know what I'm saying? Like, so can't lose yards. Like, that's it. There's no one else to go and live. Do you know what I mean? So if you've got your parents there, they're always going to be there for you, and you think, well, you know, if I move out, my room's still going to be here. I ain't got no little brother that's going to come in here. Move out, bruv, because you got a safety net. and go and live your movie. But don't jump into a mortgage too quick. Go rent something in Essex and just link.
Before we move on to the next topic, I just had a thought, before we move on to the next one.
You want to be careful doing all this thinking, bruv.
No, but have you heard about those landlords, like, you know, you said the single mom with the kid, Heard about those landlords that exchange, like, the room for sexual favors?
I knew
Michael, this is why you want to be a landlord.
This is why.
This is why, because you know what? One of these rooms is gonna have one little Chinese thing in it, and Michael, but she's calm, fam. She's bare nice, and that she pays me on time. She pays you in fucking. You get me? Might say a massage table's posted up in her room 24/7.
She goes, landlord, I can't afford. He goes, I'm just about like.
Every time it comes to payday, Mike just walks up the stairs and takes off his belt, and she just knows what time it is.
And you say to the son, yo, go put on Disney Plus, innit?
Oh, no.
I'm gonna have to deal with something now.
No.
Peppa Pig? Yeah, go put on Peppa Pig.
I think. Man said landlords in exchange for sexual. I think that might be illegal as well, bro.
It's illegal now.
It's definitely illegal, bro. It's definitely illegal.
It wasn't a couple of years ago.
Definitely illegal, bro. Don't do it, fam.
So is this what entices you into being maybe a landlord? Because the potential like babes that you might have living.
I'm paying £500 a month for UCK.
Yeah, it's all a bit mad. It's all a bit mad, bro.
You can't let off the whole. You can't let off the whole 5 bills, bro.
Bruv, I've never
Right,
paid for
I beg you put that on the floor, innit?
I've never paid for UCK specifically, innit? So
specifically, bro.
I never paid for like a prostitute. So why would I start now? But I'd have to kick the kid, little niglet, and the babes out.
Allow the kid, man. Shit.
But like, I'll kick a football to the street like that. Like to the curb like he is.
Nah, you're
allow the kid, man.
Trust me. Allow the child.
Allow the child.
The Shoot Shoot podcast is sponsored by Totally Charged, the UK's leading supplier for cream chargers and dispensers, whether that's for bulk catering use or just small amounts for the novice chef. And if you use the discount code SHOOTERSHOOT, you get a 10% discount on every order, and that's for over 18s only. That's totallycharged.co.uk. Get baking, you know. I love being problematic.
All right, we got to touch on. We got to touch on the elephant in the social media room, man.
Yeah, touching it, baby.
We got to touch on
what's this?
What, like knock your phone and a like a sim?
Huh?
Knock your phone and a like a sim.
What the hell are you talking?
Knock your phone and a like a sim. Of course I lied.
I'm lost.
Dutch.
Oh, that's one of his. I was thinking that's one of his bars still.
Oh,
yeah.
See, right now this is real. You might have to fill me in because I don't know anything about this, innit? All I'm seeing is that he's holding something at the moment, and everyone's saying cancel him. But every day I go online, cancel culture is a thing at the moment. Every day I go online, someone's getting cancelled, isn't it?
Yeah,
so I don't really know what go on.
No one's safe these days, you know. No one's safe.
Bro.
Everyone is getting it, bro. Who is it? It was what's his name? It was Wan-Bissaka 1 minute. Then it was Notes. Then it was what's this other Don's name now? What other Don cheated apparently and got caught? Shit. Who was it? There was one more. Oh, I can't remember now, but there was one other Don, one other musician, and then now it's Dutchavelli, bruv, with nonce accusations, bruv.
They're calling him Dutchavelli.
Listen, I'm not gonna chat. I'm not.
Listen,
I'm not. Dutch Kelly.
I'm not trying to jump on the bus, and I ain't seen that in it, so I don't really want to talk on it.
Look,
but yeah, I'm seeing everyone back in it, so it's looking like it's.
Do you know what it is? At first, yeah, what I heard was that he was looking after some guy's family or something, so he was like paying for like meals and taking them out and all that kind of stuff in it.
Okay.
But then, obviously, he got hacked in it.
Yeah.
He got hacked and all the DMs.
Yeah, because I ain't seen this nonce shit, but I've seen that little 18-year-old rapper. You seen that? And he was trying to smash that or something.
Yeah.
And she,
the black girl.
T-Zando. Yeah, she's kind of hard still. She's a good rapper, innit? Like,
fam, I don't fuck. No.
But
she's a good rapper.
No.
You ever heard the music?
I don't really listen to that.
Forget her anyway. But
okay, so
even that one, yeah.
Is it on your phone?
Yeah, I got some of them saved.
Let me just briefly have a little look, Carl. I ain't actually seen any of this 14-year-old actor. 14's young, bro.
It's very bad.
Like I said earlier, I've got younger cousins, yeah. So like, fucking hell, mate. 14's young, bro.
It's very bad.
Alright,
very bad.
I told you, man. Like fucking hell, I told you, man. Before any gal that weighs under like 10 stone is childish, fam. So 14. If you so 14 is mad.
She's like, she used to get to the gym.
What's this?
Just watch the video, innit? It's
Okay. I'm not gonna watch it all because it's like 7 minutes long. But yeah, go on.
Just skip through, man. You'll see a couple.
So like what? Basically on Friday, it was a Friday. He got hacked in it.
Yeah.
He got hacked by someone on his Insta DMs, and like a lot of it was kind of funny. Like there was like him
and H.
Yeah, H is funny, bro.
Yeah, he's a funny bro.
Like him and Steph London talking about like Russ saying like, yo, I don't do a tune with him. Like
Steph London, she was like, nah, fam, allow it.
It's like what? He gets views, so does Baby Shark.
Oh yeah, I see her. She's a real one though.
Yeah,
Steph
she's
London.
on it. But obviously there was the messages he had with the T Zando girl, innit? And obviously she's like 17, 18, like so it's a bit like, okay, like Dutch, that's wrong, innit? Like she's young, like obviously I've heard that when she was like, a lot of girls in London do this, yeah, or girls all over Britain, all over the world even do this. Like when they're 13 or 14, they tell guys that they're in college, or they tell guys that they're 18 because they dress up and blah, 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 blah. She was doing it as well. But again, Dutch, that's wrong. However, the fact that he was chatting to a girl in the DMs, she says, I am 14. He says, that's a bit young still, and continues to try move to it.
No. Let's not say he continues to try and move to it. He just continues. Do you know what? Yeah, I haven't looked at the DMs properly, so you might be right. He might have continued to try and move to her. I don't know if he was moving to her.
Boy, there's a lot of engagement anyway.
Yeah.
Like, that's engagement, bro. Does he know this thing's 14 though?
She said, I'm 14. She said, I got a test tomorrow. I got my GCSEs tomorrow.
Oh, fuck.
Man's saying, can I help you do your
GCSE?
your mental
14.
maths? Man's asking you to do your mental maths. Man's reading My Cement to her. It cannot run.
But still though, it does say on this one bit, just know I got you and your sis for life. And up here it says, who have you got beef with? So like, he does sound like, I don't know about that family thing you just mentioned, but from what I've seen, that does sound a little bit family-ish still. I'm not backing him. She's 14. Like, I'm not backing him one bit.
Bruv, let's be honest here. Soon as she said she's 14, yeah, and then there's the other thing about apparently the auntie was messaging, the girl's mum was messaging him via her DMs as well, which is just madness because, bruv, why don't you just do it via your own DMs? But anyway.
Our bridge is bun.
But as soon as she said I'm 14, bruv, he should have just whoop, gone. See you later. Every other message, if there's gonna be any message, it'd be like, well done, or words of encouragement.
Yeah, you know what? This is not. We're gonna have to watch this after the podcast. It's getting to voice notes now, and that's sounding hella mad.
He should have just as soon as he said 14, out. Remember you, man? I showed you a girl in it, and I put her in the group, yeah. and you, man, were like, yeah, she's buff. Then I told you she was 19. It's a hell no, fam. That's 19, and I'm like, nah, fam, never.
For real.
No chance, bruv.
For real.
The minimum is 21, bruv.
Yeah,
for me, 21, bruv. You got to be 21. 20 at a stretch, maybe. But 14, you should have been out of there, fam. Should have been gone.
I listen. I can't disagree with 14, bro.
There's
no need for you. There's no need. There's no way you need to be chatting to. Like the thing is, yeah, cool. If it's a fan, blah 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 blah. But in the messages, it don't look like fan chat.
Nah,
it don't look like fan chat. It did not look like fan chat.
The cynic in me is saying, yeah, that you know what, okay. Even if he wanted to chat to her, yeah, I don't even want to go down this alley. But the cynic in me is saying, as an artist, as a big boy musician, as a celebrity of any kind, bruv, fam. Especially after we just witnessed
the guy taking the girl.
That guy that tried to kidnap that girl. That was only a couple of weeks ago, you know.
Yeah.
Bruv, I'm not trying to PR what he's doing in it, but like it's just in me. I'm just thinking, right. Even if this is what you're on, yeah. Bro, I can't even say it, bro. It's a mess. It's just a mess.
Listen, you can't be sending no fire emoji. I don't care if it's your friends or not. Yeah, bro. You're a big man, you know. You're a big.
That's men's. I'm sorry, that's men's.
Big man sending fire emojis and that to 14-year-old girls. It can't run. No matter whether they're like no matter. Come on, you get me? Like, come on.
The thing is, this is what gets me right. Like I'm not trying to be understanding to other
What minute are we
nonces. 53.
Okay, cool.
I'm not trying to get like onto like normal nonces, innit? Because like you see most nonces, yeah. You see like the hitching nonce with the bald head. Like, you see that nonce, yeah. Thanks for that room, thanks for that room, my holiday. Like,
I can't do
Thank you for this. Thank you for this. Ruin my holiday.
Yeah, you see that nonce, yeah. You see.
But these people.
You gotta put the audio in here, fam.
Don't lose my job. Panicking.
I can't do this. He's like,
And like you see like the nonce, yeah, with like the Crocs on and.
Oh yeah.
So like,
what? There's a Crocs nonce.
There's bare nonces.
Yeah, but these
there's a midget nonce. There's a midget nonce.
Yeah, but these people have mental issues, bro. These people have mental issues that stems from something like far deeper. You get me? These people like, so it's peak. For him to be in the same category as these man is ridiculous.
Exactly. Look, Big Dutch from the fifth year. Yeah, like he's a Dutch. Like he can get girl. He's a tall, butch, lighty guy with a deep voice.
Yeah,
and he can get gal.
Of course, bro.
So I don't want to be putting you in the same category as. I can't do this.
It's hurting me. It's hurting me to put him in. No, we can't. Oh, but we can't. I don't know,
Okay,
bro. I don't know.
If you're moving to a girl, yeah, and a girl says, "Sorry, I can't chat to you. I'm chatting to Dutchavelli." You go, "Yeah, scene, I get it." If you're chatting to a girl, she's like, "I can't talk to you. I'm chatting to Hitch and Nonce." You go, "What? What the heck? You're moving to Hitch and Nonce, and you won't let me move to you?"
Yeah, but then
You're
just
right.
Kai got status don't mean that he deserves a different.
It's not just status. It's the fact that he can get other people that he wanted to. Like, why is he going?
He was on top. Are you forgetting?
Yeah.
Two weeks prior, yeah, was this guy not speaking? What everyone was gassing about how he's Congolese. He speaks Congolese,
Bruv.
and he was speaking every language,
He released
bro.
his first EP sick. It's actually cold.
Everyone was gassing.
It's cold.
Everyone was saying, Dutchavelli, bruv, leave some girl for us, bruv.
Yeah, for sure.
This guy was, bruv. Do you know what's crazy for me? Yeah, what I'm finding mad is that the fall off. It's just mad. This guy was at the pinnacle of UK music, right?
Especially right now as well. Right now, he's on fire. Well, not anymore.
He was. They doused that fire quick time.
The only fire is on is putting in girls' DMs.
Yeah, the only fire is fire emojis. Apparently, I'm gonna have to see the whole thing though, but it's not looking good for my.
It's not looking up.
Can I ask you a question? For you two,
Go on.
do you guys listen to Dutchavelli?
Yeah.
Not really, no.
One or two of his tunes and that. I don't listen to that much of that music.
Would have liked to. Is that
The tune is it? He's got a tune with millions in it.
Yeah, hard.
That's one of the. I trained to that tune. That tune gets me pumped in the gym.
Millions
like-
flows. Sick.
I like
yeah,
millions still.
yeah, of course.
So what I'm saying, like, let's just say Dutchavelli tomorrow releases a song. Are you man gonna listen to that song?
Nigga, I still listen to R. Kelly, so shit. Like,
I'm not listening. I can't. But then I might see. This is the thing as well, yeah. About this whole music thing, yeah. A lot of us are hypocritical in what we even myself included, yeah. Like, how can I say, for example, someone was brought this up as a topic as well, like Tory Lanez supposedly might have shot Meg Thee Stallion. We still don't know yet. We don't know. I'm still listening to him.
Yeah.
How could I then say that he's technically committed a crime, innit? He's potentially shot a woman. We don't know for certain, but it's looking like he has, innit?
Yeah, for
How
sure.
could I listen to him and then in the same breath just now just say that I don't want to listen to Dutch? Or even better yet, yeah, how can I listen to rappers that say they gun man down, this and that? Because that whole King Von thing, we know he just died recently.
yeah.
Like, people were saying, like, hold on a minute, King Von in his raps, he was talking about how he burst man's head and Chirac and all these things.
King Von's a savage, bro. Like, he's a straight savage. Like, even to that story that King Von, he jumped out the car and he swung the first punch.
Mad,
isn't it? But like you said, bro. Listen, I'll be on my Spotify. My Spotify do madness. My Spotify hit a bit of Michael Jackson. You don't see me go nonce like.
that's a good one as well.
But I'll be listening to Earth song. You know what I mean? You still vibes to Michael Jackson, even though you know it's a bit fucked up, and you know. But can you really like cancel man just like that? Listen. Yeah, if and it's gonna sound bad, but if you see if there's a video comes out where he's linked a 14-year-old in a hotel room, yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Let me tell you something now.
Oh,
Let me tell you something now. Spotify,
no.
take man off. Apple Music, take man off, because that's mad. But like, we don't know, bro. I ain't seen the whole thing in it, so I'm coming from a point. I haven't seen it all.
I haven't looked at
after
it
this, I'll
either.
watch it all, and then I'll be able to make more of a. But if there's nothing, like one of it does say, "Where's your postcode?" Yeah, where do you live? Now, if you're saying that you look after these people, you should know where people live.
Good point.
You
Good
get
point.
me?
It's a very good
So-
point.
Man, like CIA Ryan, you know.
I'm not gonna lie. From time that Bounce Play Dirty? From time he come out and said it, like I think he's one of the realest guys in music right now. Yeah. Like, bro, that guy's a serious don. Yeah, and from him to come out and say that, I was
with
like,
his chest as well.
yeah, it was a bit like kind of got to believe it now, innit? Because if he's saying it, like, man saying cancel Dutch, like, fuck.
He said it, deleted it because apparently what he said might have.
He put your video on the thing, I think, and it's got a address in it.
Yeah,
or
apparently
some
had
shit
an
like
address in it, so he took that down and then he reposted it again. So he doubled down, bruv. He doubled down.
Yo, my people, I had to delete my previous post because it compromises the girl's address, and I don't want people going to her house. She must be going through mad trauma, and I apologize to the family. Obviously, but man can't brush this under the carpet. Do you know what I mean? You got Dutch grooming a 14-year-old. Like, this is not acceptable. This is not acceptable. I see UK Gossip posted, I see Shea Barra posted. These other pages need to have the same energy and post and cancel this youth, bro. Because this is madness. You get me? When Wiley done a madness, everyone was posting that. They had that energy. They rubbed him out. Why ain't man posting this? Come on, industry guys, what's going on? Labels, rappers, come on, bro. Post this, bro. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, this, if this was your sister or like any female, anyone, if this is anyone, what, this okay? Bro, the industry is fake. Cancel the industry.
So that's why I hate. We don't condone what he's potentially might have done in it, but I hate how social media is just like quick.
Yeah.
Just swipe and be like, yeah, he's cancelled. We don't have all the evidence yet.
100%.
But what we do have at the moment, or what from the small things I've seen, it's looking mad, bruv. It's
Like,
looking very mad.
If you were in lockup with the feds, yeah, and they put the evidence down, it doesn't look good.
No, it don't look
It
good.
don't look good. That's 5 to 10, nigga.
5
That's
to
5 to 10, nigga.
What was that show? What's it called? That with that white don in America, How to Catch a Predator.
Chris Hansen. And imagine that. You read the Dutch?
Oh, loud.
So what are you doing? Oh, he's
no.
like, he just comes in like, yo, like, obviously I was just trying to.
Ah, stop it. We can't be.
Like, obviously, I was just trying to, obviously, just trying to do a live show and that, hear me. Like, obviously, like, of course. Like,
Nah, mate.
he's like, no, Dutch, are you being honest with me? Of course I lied.
So what?
Nah, fam, leave Dutch, bruv. Nah.
So
Oh,
what?
anyone can get it.
Oh no.
Fuck it. If he shoots me in the head, it is what it is.
So what gone for his future now?
Bro, I would like to hope this is a misunderstanding, but the fire emojis that's throwing me, bruv. I'm not gonna
There's
lie.
fire emojis, there's voice notes and that. It's mad. I said this before. You see what? Yeah. You see when the screenshot was about before screen record. Yeah. When the screenshot was about, I said to the man, listen, the days of texting smoke is over. Yeah. To girls,
To call your babes.
like even in beef. You know when people start saying shit in beef through text, bro. Like you're bang to rights. Like what you said is there. You can't even deny that.
Even
now.
phone calls ain't safe, bro.
Yeah. Phone calls ain't safe anymore, realistically, because people can still have you on loudspeaker, stuff like that. But
Not even just that, bruv. There's apps you can record a phone call.
oh, that's mad. Oh,
Bruv,
God.
the only safe place at the moment now is like encrypted phone call apps in it, like a Telegram, for example. That's like heavily encrypted in it. Like, bruv, people. I'm not gonna say the word because I'm not trying to get us banned on freaking Spotify, but people like Saddam Hussein. Them type of people use Telegram.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
They use Telegram for like to message about their plans and whatever.
But it's
whatever.
like when screenshot come out, you know it's finished. Where as soon as I see screen record, I thought no one's safe.
Curtains, bro.
No one is safe, and especially if you're a celebrity right now. Like my friend manages NSG and a few other people, yeah, and even he says to them like, "You man ain't safe if you're doing shit on your phones. So just be smart, innit?" So for someone like Dutch to be doing some madness with a 14-year-old like that, it's a bit like.
Do you know what's a bit mad?
It's quite sometimes hard to believe that, like, because let's be honest, when so many people want to come up and when so many people are flying right now, yeah, everyone wants to break man down.
So
Everyone's looking for any reason to break man down, and as soon as it comes, we all jump onto
I
it.
wanted him to do well. I don't even listen to his stuff. But I liked his character, and I just like whenever I watch his video and stuff, I just liked him. I'm like, this guy. I like him, man. He's fun. He's quite funny as well, isn't it?
He's such an individual. He oozes such like individuality, like,
yeah.
And because he's UK and he's blowing up, we're all backing him. But
Nice for him, innit?
off the back of this, like, put it this way, I've always said this. Listen, you know, an innocent man. Imagine if you got accused of something and you were fully innocent, bro. I wake up laughing, you know. I wake up laughing, and I'm doing a video coming like, you lot are buzzing. I'm like, Shade Borough. I'm just bait. You're all buzzing. Do your thing. I'm still at it. Because if you were really innocent and it was really a family thing, that's how you'd naturally be moving, in my opinion.
So one thing I want to say is, yeah, like I do feel a bit not for just Dutch, you know, like Dutch is it's a bit mad what Dutch is doing, so I'm not condoning whatever. When it comes to like all these other people that are going on Shea Borough or whatever because their DMs are being hacked or they found this and that, it's a bit peak. Like everyone's asking for all these guys that are on the come up or doing music or doing being an actor or whatever to be squeaky clean, and like I just think that it's just impossible because no one's perfect. Yeah,
man, them are humans.
Everyone has things. So if I slip up and send a DM or whatever, if I was I don't know, fucking Ryan Reynolds, I slipped up, send a girl a message or whatever, and then it goes on everywhere. It's like I can't even just have. This is my DMs. Like this is meant to be my space, safe space where I can't do anything. Like I think it's a bit mad to that respect. That obviously Dutch is different because he's a nonce.
I think they need to make regulation to protect people from it's peak because if nonces are actually out there, then you want the DMs to be a means of convicting them in it. But I feel like in certain cases they need to just start just to protect people in it because, like you said. You can't live your life on eggshells. For example, let's take it out of this something that's so serious like this. Yeah, let's just say a guy's talking crud in the DMs to a girl in it, like a big celeb, like maybe a football player, and he's talking crud in the DMs to some girl. That girl can take them screenshots of them or screen record that combo and send it to a Shade Borough. There's got to be some legal legislation that says, you know what, if you want to share that with your friends and then have at in it, but you shouldn't be able to send it to a major outlet and then get exposed and then you're getting
me and my little brother said this. I think it comes to the point where I think the pages in themselves, they shouldn't necessarily be able to share people's private like stuff. A conversation in a message, no matter where it is between you and a second person, is your business. It's not necessarily for the public eye, where some of these places have like 1 million fucking followers, bro. Yeah, and they got you on there chatting to a gal. Like, this could be something that's just totally not what it looks like, and you're out there in front of 1 million people, and then it's a domino effect, isn't it?
And then you know how people move in it. As soon as they see that video, do you know what people do? They go on your recent posts, and then if say for example you cheated, they'll be like, they'll go on your recent post, any picture that you just recently posted, and all you just see is bare comments, fucking cheater, prick, this.
Like, if you think, like, obviously not talk about Dutch too much, but think about my man right now, like, whatever he's doing, if he's fully innocent, he's calm, but if he's not, he's sweating now, bruv. Yeah. He's sweating now.
But even think about it, just at the back, let's just say I'm chatting to a girl, I'm famous, I'm chatting to a girl, any calm girl, I send a dick pic, and she, and she's like, oh, this is lovely, I get hacked, by someone who works for Shea Borough. They send it to Shea Borough because they're going to post it because they're like, or whatever, because it's like, this is more views for us. This is our getting more money. And everyone's like, haha, we've just seen man's dick. And it's not even the girl that's done it. Someone's hacked me. The dick was for me and the girl to enjoy. And now 1 million people are enjoying my piece. Can I not enjoy my piece in peace?
Yeah, I hear that. No.
Like,
There
Do you know what I mean?
It's a good point.
We've spoken about social media before, but there needs to be more. Obviously, it's a new phenomenon, isn't it? It's like it's something new, but there needs to be some more legislation around it. Like, for example, the platforms themselves should do something to like
100%.
Say, for example, like a Shade Borough post something like that, they should immediately take it down and be like, you've breached this rule or whatever. And likewise, for all these media outlets, there should be a rule for them or governing body for them saying you can post whatever you want apart from this and this. Because at the end of the day, bruv, like, take Dutch aside, innit? Let's just like bring it back to a normal or like a footballer or a rapper or whatever, yeah? They're going to receive the abuse off the back of whatever it is, innit? And people are forgetting abuse can kill. We've forgotten about, what's her name? What was her, Love Island?
Yeah.
Remember? Social media played a massive role in her topping herself, bruv. Like, people are forgetting. People are forgetting.
No, you're right. Because even, what was it recently? Who was it recently? Is it Octavian?
Yeah, but his is...
That's sticky.
Yeah, not even talk about his one too tough, but like it's kind of the same. The videos fully get released and stuff, and like you got to ask yourself that sometimes there's two sides of a story. Obviously, the way he's acting in the video isn't nowhere near all right. You get me? Yeah, nowhere near all right. But there's always two sides of a story, innit? So sometimes you post that, we're all gonna act off watching that. But my man's there. My man can be like, fam, you don't know how many times I've actually been fist up by this girl, you know. You don't know how many times she's fist me up. You don't know how many times she's smashed up my yard. And this one time I lost it, she caught me on video and I'm all over the net and I'm the bad guy. So, but it is what it is.
That one is. I'm interested to see how that one plays out still, because I'm like, as soon as I saw that video as well, I was like,
he's moving mad. He's moving very mad.
What the fuck is he doing?
Listen, I've told all my friends this before. Listen, yeah, I've been in a situation. Girls drive you crazy. Like, girls will drive you mad. Yeah, there's been girls that have driven me crazy. But when you get mad, just take yourself out of the situation.
Leave, innit?
Just
Walk
leave.
out.
Just
Go
leave.
outside.
Be a big man and just leave. Don't stay around with that person, because that's a toxic environment, fam. So you get me? Just leave. Do your best, especially if you're in the public eye, bruv. You know what I'm saying? If you're Octavian, bro, you just got to leave that flat. And bun a zoot and calm down.
Remember we were chatting in the car before we got here, yeah? We were like, this is chatting to more like funny conversation, yeah? Like, there was that conversation we're having, like, look, before you make any big decision in your life, or before you feel like you're gonna do something that might be a bit mad, bust a wank.
This is what we said. Cause I said that there was this one girl and she was belling off my line, and I shouldn't really go back there, and I really want to, cause she tick. Mad, you get me, yeah? And I really shouldn't. And I'm there and I had my car keys in one hand and I'm looking at a message in another, and I thought, I'm about to jump in my whip and do half hour, 40-minute drive for this, yeah? And I thought, what would nutted out Ryan say? You get me? So I thought, rah, put down both. Well, actually I didn't, I just put Pornhub on my phone, but knocked out, went back to her WhatsApp message. I was like, you must be bluffing, I'm not going there. You must be bluffing, I'm not going there. And after that, I said to Mike, I was like, right, you know what, yeah, there's so many situations. I did it about a week ago. I was moving mad, bruv. I was trying to box up. I started running again, yeah? Obviously, gyms are closed. I've started running. And I'm a clouty guy, so I ended up going, yeah, I need an Apple Watch to run, because I don't feel complete without an Apple Watch to run, or some dickhead thing. I'm looking at this big boy Apple Watch, new gen, whatever, saying you don't even need your phone to go out. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm gassed. And I thought, just about to purchase it, and I thought, bro, do I need this? What would nutted out Ryan say? Bro, I bust a wank. I came back to the laptop. I said, you must be bluffing. I said, I do not need this piece of equipment in my life.
We call it the PNC, the post nut clarity, fam.
Bro.
The PNC, it provides you. But to be fair, thing is for me, is
bro, I'm not even lying at all. This is real stories, you know.
That's mad.
Apple iPhone, bust a wank. I don't need it. I don't need
that. I don't know what's going on in my head, but I'm moving a bit mad. I'm like, yeah, I got the money, like jogging and that. I need it. It's vital piece of equipment for the jog, bro. After I bust a nut, I thought, who you timing, fam? Why?
Man trying to qualify for the Olympics.
Yeah, what are you doing? As soon as the gym comes out, you're not going to be running anymore. You'll be looking at the watch, think it's good. You know the ones that's going to be collecting dust in my room, and I'm just going to be pissed.
That's why I picked this up, brother. It was collecting dust in my mum's room, fam.
Swear
Grabbed
down.
it, fam.
Trust me, that's what I'm saying, fam. So sometimes, before making them big decisions, whether you're going to buy that Audi or that Beamer, have a wank, If you feel the same way after,
Buy
then
it.
it's meant to be. Buy it.
Buy it.
Hey, what if you've stopped like me, bro? I've stopped. I've tried to stop it.
Do you know what? It's funny you say that, Car. It's actually only like 3 weeks ago I had my first wank in a long time. So I stopped wanking, innit? I stopped. Yeah, you're good for still going. How long's it been?
Oh, so I wanked like a couple of days ago, innit?
Oh, wow.
What? So you failed?
You failed?
No, I did it for a month, didn't I? I told you.
He said he was never going to wank again, and he fucked up.
Let me say something.
It's hard.
This is a proud moment I'm about to say now, yeah?
Yeah, go on.
10 weeks I went.
Is it?
10 weeks.
Wait. Can I ask a question? How many cheeks?
Listen, I never had so much sex in 10 weeks in my life.
What afterwards?
No, in the 10 weeks.
Oh, in
that
the
wasn't
10
wanking, bruv. God, that's what I'm saying.
Wait, but I did a month, yeah?
What, celibacy?
No, I did a month, yeah? And I beat, but I didn't bust.
Yeah, I heard this on the podcast.
It's
this
weird,
is fraud.
isn't it?
This
It's
is
weird.
Bruv,
He's a
I've
liar.
got the message.
This
I've
is
got the
fraud.
messages.
I'm not
I've
gonna
got the
lie.
messages, bruv. I've got the messages.
God's watching. You're going to lie.
Fam, I swear to God, I swear, bruv. And you know I'm a Christian.
No. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I can see by his face he's not lying, but I can tell by his face he's not lying.
Bruv,
But the thing is,
I've said before that I've like girls get annoyed here when you don't bust, bruv. There's sometimes I don't bust,
The
bruv.
thing is, yeah, what I'm trying to say is, I'm not saying that you're lying. There's some inconsistencies in your story, which means something happened
DCR.
that you're leaving out.
DCR,
that it
oh,
caused
wallah,
this
big-
bust.
Fam.
Yeah, because I know from experience, I have not bust a nut in a while, and I'm having sexual intercourse, or I'm getting brains. I'm lasting no more than 4 minutes and 36 seconds.
Did I not say
There's
I only
no
lasted
more.
like 10 minutes?
So no, that's the thing I'm trying to say. There's some inconsistencies.
hold on.
You're missing something out.
No, hold on. You say you only lasted 10 minutes, but you didn't bust.
I didn't bust, no.
So how did you only last 10 minutes? Who stopped
Bruv,
the sex?
I stopped.
Why? Because you weren't.
Because I knew I was going to go,
So
bro.
with this
Oh no! Because you knew you were gonna bust.
Yeah, I was going to go, bro.
Oh, so you stopped yourself from busting. That makes sense.
Here's the thing, yeah. When you're having sex, yeah.
What?
When you're having sex, yeah, you don't know time. You don't look at the watch. You don't look at the clocks.
Maybe
You
not.
don't-
But afterwards, you reflect on the.
No. Because
No?
I don't know how long I'm beat. The only times I know that I've not been like a beat or whatever is when I bust quick. Then I'm like, that's pretty quick. But if I'm having a long session, I don't know how long. If I'm having 10 minutes,
I'm estimating about 10 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
I can ask the chick if you want as well.
but your estimate could be 5 minutes, and then you stop yourself from busting, which is cheating. That is cheating.
What do you mean it's cheating?
That's cheating because you stopped yourself from busting.
The whole point of me not busting, was because I want you know, it's gonna sound mad what I'm about to say in it. It was cause
Go on.
it was for sperm retention, innit?
Sperm retention.
Retention, bro.
I don't even know if I understand what this is.
Oh man.
Man said, listen, we don't want to let too much sperm go to another team this year. Charlie, we want to keep it in squad.
I know it sounds mad, yeah. It sounds mad.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go on.
What are you planning to do with this retained
Yeah,
sperm?
yeah,
Are you gonna give it out?
Are you gonna be a donor?
No.
Are you going to have kids
All
everywhere?
I know is, yeah, there was two things in it. One, I came across this video, yeah, on YouTube, innit? Came across it, yeah, and this guy was talking about no fap and the benefits and all this stuff, and I was just like,
What's fap?
like beating your minute, like.
Oh, okay.
So, and he was talking about it, and I was like, this is interesting, but I don't know if it's true or not. It sounds like gas, innit? And then I also heard that apparently, like, we lose blood in it when we bust in it, like.
We lose blood.
Yeah, obviously, bruv. When you think about it, it makes sense. Sperm ain't made out of nothing, you know.
Yeah, of
it's
course.
got to come from something, innit? So
Damn.
you're losing blood, yeah. Whenever you bust in it every time, it's a energetic act, bruv. When you bust, you're tired, bruv. Afterwards,
Yeah,
you're
of course.
tired. So I was like, right, okay, cool. Then I was like, you know what? I don't like that I'm watching so much porn, bruv, and I think porn's a bit fucked. Because why the hell am I watching another man beat a chick, bruv? That's all a bit mad.
Hear that.
When I take a step back, obviously in the moment you're just like, oh, this is
Yeah.
But like, why am I watching someone else beat a girl?
Yeah.
And beating my meat to it? That's all mad. So I thought, you know what? I don't want to watch. I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
So I've stopped. I've pretty much stopped watching porn. Pretty much. But like, yeah, those are the two reasons why I did it, innit? So when I did do it, I did feel. I told you, I felt better. Like I felt more energetic.
mate.
I
Better
felt
energetic.
more productive. Like I felt like.
How
I just felt better.
Did you enjoy like your engagement with women more when you weren't wanking? Like as in like texting through a phone? Did you feel that you had like more like
A little bit.
time so like for me, the reason I stopped was because one, it was just becoming like a routine. It was becoming like brushing your teeth.
It's true.
No, it was.
It's true,
It
bruv.
was. It was
It's
becoming
true.
like brushing your teeth.
Bruv,
It
you
was
schedule them in, bruv. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
That's different.
Yeah, but yeah, you're moving.
Bruv,
Man.
he's got
different.
them penned into the diary.
No, it's not moved like that. It's different. That's not how I do it. No.
But yeah, I found that it was just like part of my routine. I was thinking that like I can't get to sleep without busting a nut. You know what I mean? And it was just like, I don't like when stuff starts to control, or I feel like stuff's controlling me. So I was like, let me stop that. And also, it was a thing where like, I like bust a nut. There's someone will message me and I'll be like, oh, fuck off. Do you know what I mean? Like, nah, real talk, because I don't want to talk to you right now.
Just like,
You
you
know
know,
what I'm
like when you're in the bed, yeah, and you've beat, yeah, and sometimes you're not on the cuddling thing. You just want to just turn over and go sleep.
Yeah,
It's the same thing, but
that's
it's just,
what I'm like, but through text. You
Yeah.
get me? So,
I got
and I
that.
can't lie. Yeah, when I stopped, everything picked up. I had more energy. I liked having more engagement with girls. Like I was like willing to meet girls more because I was. Do you know what I mean?
I even felt happier, brother.
Yeah, I did. I felt a
happier.
little-
But that's the meat. The meat is, yeah. Is it because you're interested in the girl or because you've got more sperm retention?
I think it's because I got more sperm. Boy.
Bruv, it affects, bruv, all this stuff, yeah, it sounds, sperm retention sounds like a mad thing, bruv.
No, I
and
hear
think
that.
it's funny. But like, testosterone, all your hormones and that, bruv, it all affects it, bruv. So when you're just bussing every day, bruv, your testosterone levels are...
It was also because
I
in a weird way, it's gonna sound weird, but I started a new job and obviously I kind of wanted to impress like my new boss and that. So for me, like I always say it, like bro, the worst is when I have a girl stay at my yard and then I've got to go to work the next day. Because 9 times out of 10, if I wake up next to a girl, I'm gonna be horny and I'll end up having morning sex, yeah. And for me, as like an electrician, doing a little bit of project management where I got to tell people what to do, yeah. Bro, I'm turning up on site, nutted out of my head, fam. And like, you're just not on point. You're not on point. You're not buzzing. You're not doing the right things. You're not firing on all cylinders. And I found that just like not wanking proper helped in it. But I'm back to being a wanker now.
Do you know what I remember? I remember, yeah.
We're back, baby.
There was a time, yeah, where we had a game on Sunday, yeah. You must have banged the hat trick.
Who, me?
Yeah, you banged the hat trick, yeah.
And what I said, I didn't beat.
You didn't beat the day before.
Yeah, I know.
And then I think like a couple of weeks after, yeah, you played shit.
And I beat there.
You're like, I had a go.
Do you know?
I was like,
It affects my physical
No,
performance.
let's bring it back to sport, innit? What do we know about boxers, fam?
Would they like to?
Boxers don't, well, some of them do.
Deontay Wilder does it before a fight.
Yeah, he's mad.
and that's why we got macked up by
In the
Tyson
changing room,
Fury.
he likes to nut off in the changing room before a fight. He
Wait,
said,
in the actual changing room.
yeah, no, he said if you watch an interview, he says his missus will like, they'll get freaky and he'll nut off and then he'll go in and start doing his pad work and his sparring, he'll go out and he'll knock
Maybe
man
that
out.
relaxes him, innit? But
Yeah.
like most fighters, it's no, bruv, they go, that's why they go into a camp far away. They go
12
away
weeks.
from their wife or whatever, from their hubs or whatever, and their, not hubs, fam, they are the hubs, the wifey or whatever, and they're in like caveman mode, bruv. Like no beating, no sex, nothing. So that when they get to the fight, bruv,
They just wanna knock
they're
your head
so jacked, bruv. Because obviously, you know, when you got blue balls, bruv, your energy levels they're up, bruv.
Fam, have you ever beat a girl like say like 4 or 5 times, yeah, and you come back to the bed and thought, if I get run up on now, I'm getting rushed.
Over.
Because I'm on no smoke whatsoever now. Yeah?
imagine-
I don't know what I'm thinking at, because no one's ever going to run in my yard and do anything like that. I'm not that kind of guy.
No.
Yeah, you get me? But you think to yourself, if I literally
Touch
was
wood.
to even try and swing man now, yeah, I'm finished.
Bruv,
I'm
I'll tell you a
completely
story.
done.
I'll tell you a story. One of my boys in it, yeah. You know this is the pot, so this is mad. One of my boys in it, yeah. So he must. One of my boys, yeah. One of my close boys, yeah. He was at a ting's yard in it, yeah, and he just finished beating this ting in it, yeah. And he's in the bed, all like, oh. The ting, yeah, had a crazy ex-boyfriend in it.
Allow it.
Crazy ex-boyfriend. He must have been billing up the phone and that, yeah.
Allow it.
And obviously she's ignored it. The boyfriend must have, like, she lives in like a kind of yard that you can climb up to, because obviously he's done it in the past. So imagine, apparently the crazy ex-boyfriends climb up the yard, come to the window, man's all bust out and nut, like all like groaning that. He's all a bit like groggy and sleepy. He wakes up here, what the fuck? Looks up, see this angry Caucasian, chest just pulsating like,
Wow.
and he said this Caucasian dude just starts whamming into him.
Yeah, I'm not the one,
Man
fam.
doesn't know what's
I'm not the
going
one.
on. But because he just busts a nut, like, within
No
like, the
energy,
space of
cuz.
like 45 seconds, he doesn't know what's going on. So all he can really do is grab a quick pan and run.
Oh, my.
Yard, bro. So, like,
Oh my! Now, I've never had any situation like I've had a guy was waiting in a bush outside my house.
Ross.
what?
What did you do to
nothing-
him?
Not even for me. Not even for me. He's because she like it wasn't actually even his girl. They'd broke up, but I think he wasn't over her, innit? And he like knew that she was at my house or something. And anyway, he was in a fucking bush outside my gaff. And the only reason I know this is because I see him about 4 or 5 months after, and he was all pissed up. And he didn't try to threaten me or anything. Like, I'm cool with him. I actually like the guy now. But he was like, yeah, I was fucking, like, you was doing the thing with my ex. And I was like, bruv, to be honest, we didn't even do a thing. Like, hands down. I'm honest. I will say if I beat, I didn't even beat. And he was like, I was in the fucking bushes, bruv. And I was like, you was where? He was like, them bushes outside your gaff, I was in them. And I felt to say, bro, like, I don't know what you want me to think of that. If I'm meant to be scared or alarmed or whatever. Like, that's
Man
good
was
for
in
you.
your bushes.
He was like, yeah, I see a car outside your gaff and I was in the fucking bushes, mate. And I was like, boy, live your movie, my guy. You get me?
Ross.
Like I said, I've never had none of that crazy Caucasian stuff. That's the only time I've had it.
Mazine.
I've had a Mazaloon.
Wait,
tell
what's
you,
that?
tell you something though. This Jason's gonna lose his head over this one.
Yeah, go.
Because I thought of this. You know, you were gonna. It's been a long time for me coming on this
Yeah,
podcast,
yeah.
isn't it?
We've been duo for time,
I was
bro.
meant to come about a year ago when that madness happened, and I was like, you know what, you got to get me on the podcast because a madness happened to me last night.
Oh,
I shouldn't even really say this on a pod because this is gonna damage. Like, it's kind of mad. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of mad, yeah. But it was about bus, innit, yeah.
Okay.
And I never told you, man, about the time I busted my own mouth, innit.
You what?
I didn't expect that. What the heck?
Pause. Pause.
Nah, fam. My ears are functioning, bro.
Man said I tasted my own sperm retention.
No.
Wait.
Hey, yo, relax, blood. Relax, blood. Trust.
We need to document this, fam.
Oh,
Go on, fam.
you know what? Yeah. Man, I wasn't even gonna bring this one up. I was gonna keep this one for myself, but I just thought.
So funny.
Nah. I move loud, bro. Nah. But you see what? Obviously, that the way I say it, it sounds much worse than it actually is, isn't it? Yeah.
Please make it make sense, bro.
But I was 26 years old and now 27 years old, and I busted my own mouth. A little piece in it, yeah. Just a little piece. But I'm going to explain, because that sounds crazy, innit, yeah? Don't think I'm jacking off and I'm like, nah. You get me, yeah? It wasn't like that.
Man turned the thing to a 90-degree angle, fam.
But it's peak because I'm never going to be able to fucking forget this, yeah? And I can't do the position anymore, innit? Well, every time I do it, I think of it, innit? And I'm not going to lie, as of late, I actually done the position and I thought of it and I started losing my bonus. So I was like, right, that change. Because it just fucked me up, innit? And basically, it was reverse cowgirl, yeah? I was laying on my back and that, and this girl had the fattest bunda. Because you know me, like I said, anything under 9 stone, 10 stone, childish. But we're not dealing with it.
I love this.
Real beige and dog there. You get me?
Matty.
So, she's doing her thing, obviously. You know, man don't really wear the condom and that, but she was protected, so it's all cool. And we were seeing each other at the time. Ain't no any gal in it, yeah.
That's cool.
But like, for instance, for some reason, she was like, I don't really like you busting in me, something about pH and all that shit. I don't really know what's going on. But anyway, yeah. So she's doing her thing, bouncing crazy, and I'm like, yo, you need to slow down. I'm gonna bust, you know. And she's like doing her thing. Then she don't even care. She's living her movie. And I'm like, yo, I'm gonna bust, you know. Calm down. You get me? And she's doing her thing, and I'm like, yo. And as I'm like, yo, yeah. I'm starting to bust now, yeah, and she's just jumped off. All of a sudden, things hit my stomach. I've looked down and gone, raw, bro. As I went raw, I bust and it hit my own lip, fam. It hit my own lip, fam.
Bro, that's self-harming.
Bro,
That's self-harm.
I assaulted myself that night.
That's Japanese ritual suicide, fam.
I have never in my life thrown a girl off me so fast.
Oh
yeah.
my days, bro.
And bear man try to say this gay shit like, oh, what it tastes like, bro. I didn't.
What?
Yeah, trust me. Every time I tell this story, man, I'm like, oh, what it tastes like. I'm like, bro, I didn't taste it. I didn't have the best. So realistically, it didn't really, a little bit touch my tongue. It would more just hit my bottom lip. It like hit me. I kind of bust my own face, really. You get me?
Bro.
But, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I will be honest with you. It was the funniest moment I've ever had while I was having sex with someone. I literally was in tears of laughter because the way it all panned out, I just didn't expect it, fam.
Yeah.
I just really didn't expect it. And I literally, because it was so quick, I was like, yo, calm down. I was like, I'm gonna bust. And she jumped off, I was like, what are you doing? Oh, yeah, and then just hit me in the mouth. The shit escalated so
sometimes
quick.
you don't fire once, innit? You fire a couple times,
Yeah.
you go, oh.
Yeah.
And sometimes the reload is more powerful than the first shot.
It was the second leng. It was this, like you had the first and then the second one, mighty power.
And obviously you were trying to hold it as well.
Yeah, I'm trying to hold it.
It kind of
makes sense.
Remember I told you, this guy, you see, this is how I know, fam. I told this guy about when he was doing threesomes, yeah? I was like, please tell me about the angles in it, because if I'm trying to hold in a nut, yeah, if I'm really, really trying to hold you and the girl's doing a madness here and I need to like let go, bro, my thing could end up over there, cuz.
Yeah, real talk.
Bruv,
unless the girl you're beating is 7 foot tall, bruv, unless she's Yao Ming, bruv, you might catch some, what's it called? Some strays, bruv. You might get caught in the crossfire,
every time I
fam.
bust my nuts, it's gone to around this required position it needs to bust on.
What, the stern?
The stern. That's my favorite. That's
Yeah,
one of
you
my
do
favorites.
love that, innit?
I've never done that before.
The stern was great. But like, do you know back in the day when you used to play Call of Duty, Modern Warfare?
Yeah.
And there was that mode, yeah, where you could shoot your teammates.
Yeah.
That was
Hardcore.
you, bruv.
Hardcore.
Shooting up
Hardcore.
the teammates.
But you love the stern a minute. We were saying on the way on the car up here, he said about busting in girls' faces, innit? And I said to myself, I can't bust in girls' faces anymore. Like I think it was more of a younger tinker. I'll be honest, yeah. Like you see what you said about post nut clarity? Is that what you call it?
Yeah,
Bro,
PNC, man.
There's nothing worse than busting on a girl's face, yeah, and then just looking at her afterwards. I'm there like, just fuck off, bruv. You get?
You did it to her, bro.
I know this is the thing. I've done it to you, and you probably don't even want this, but you've accepted it because you feel that I want to do this, but it's just what happened. So I said to Mike on the way here, I was like, yeah, that's definitely one of the things I'm just not really on anymore. But I don't really, I've never really been. I feel like some guys like coming on girls, innit? Some girls really like that. They enjoy like. It's never really been a thing for me, to be honest.
I enjoy busting.
But
I love
people used to call me 7 days in college because my pull-out game's weak, boy. You get me?
How many girls have you impregnated?
What do you mean?
Like, how many girls have you busting and have gone, Ryan, we could have a little...
So like, I've only ever had an
situation.
accident once, innit?
Okay.
I've only ever had an accident once.
And obviously, Control Alt Delete.
You can't really say it like that. 'Cause
Please
it was,
stop
I'm
saying
not
that,
even gonna
bro.
say it like that, car.
Stop saying it like that,
I
bro.
don't really know if she listens to this shit, but from time I'm probably gonna plug this on my Instagram. She's probably gonna listen to it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be real about the situation. Nah, I wasn't really it wasn't as easy as you say Control Alt Delete. We made a mature decision. Let's say that.
So you
A king.
I don't have a kid. I don't have a kid. Do I?
Okay, cool. So you.
This was a long time ago as well.
Yeah. So you press Control, she pressed Alt, and the doctor said Delete.
Oh, you're moving mad.
If you want to put it like that,
You're
that's
moving
yeah,
very mad.
Yeah.
So-
you can say it. But I will be honest with you. I will be completely honest. Like that was one of the hardest things I've probably ever done in my life.
Fair enough.
It's just because it's peak, like when you see what it does to someone else.
Okay, fair enough.
But yeah, from then on, I've been very smart and like I don't.
Okay, one more joke before I go.
Go on.
Your potential pickney could have been playing for Arsenal under 8s right now. Is that possible?
I would never let my kid play for Arsenal.
Current Arsenal? What team
I
is
would
it?
never let Arsenal.
Yeah. Current
I've
Arsenal.
got an
fan.
Arsenal shirt on right now.
My
actually
son
do.
will never kick the ball.
He actually does still.
I would never let my kid play for Arsenal.
He's very right in what he's saying, bro. Oh, by the way, my pull-out game's 100%, fam. I've never busted a girl ever,
You've never busted in a girl,
ever.
bro.
I feel like I'm missing out, bro.
Fam, like
I busted a girl's mouth before. But that
not
was
the same.
that
It's
was
not the same.
accidental.
Wait.
That was accidental.
It's not the
It was
same.
accidental. She caught me off guard, fam, and I collapsed, bruv. I collapsed.
You've never bust in a girl. That's like saying I've never drove a car with the windows up.
Fam, I was
Like you've always just had a dead ride. It's just always been cold. You've never bust in a girl.
pull out every time, bruv.
Is that because you've never felt you're in a situation
The
where
fear of
you
a
can run
child.
it? Yeah, but like we say, you don't believe that. What was the contraception that they bust? Like what is it? Like 80 something
Look,
percent,
look,
90
look,
something
look,
percent.
look.
You never trusted that.
It's highly likely.
Bruv, do you know what it is? Yeah, I know my limits in it. So I get to like 2 pumps left in me, yeah, and I'm like, I can risk the one, but the second one I'm out, bruv. I'm pulling out.
Shit.
I gotta
So
go.
never.
Never. I had one scare, which was like a bit of like, you know, like pre-cum and that, and I was like, I'm not sure. I got the girl to get the pills the next day.
I respect that still. I'm not gonna lie, I feel that nowadays, I don't know about you, man, but in this modern day, I feel like so many girls are just on implant, injection. Like, I don't like, do you know what I mean? Like,
I feel like I'm missing out, man.
Yeah, like it's just
You need to try it.
You've never bust inside. I'm trying to think what I could describe. Like, I don't know. It's just
I can describe it because I remember back when I was
Funny how we got
16,
to busting, fam. Mad thing.
I was 16, right, and I hadn't had sex yet in it, and there was this nigga that we used
I
to
lost
go
my
to-
virginity at 16 as well. Actually,
It's
still.
good age. What?
Come on,
I was
Proud of
old,
you.
bruv. 20s.
20.
Early 20s, like 21, 22.
That's all right.
I was late to the game, man.
He's not living movie, bruv.
I was late to the
When
game.
did you stop going to church?
I still go to church, man.
No, but when did you like properly stop going to church?
Probably
When you
like
were,
during
20.
20. Maybe.
Yeah, that's calm. I can't understand. I feel the vibes.
That makes sense.
Because all of my boys that lost their V's in their 20s, all of them were like in church from, you get me, and they all left church in 20s, and then that's when they lost their virginity. So
So let's start beating. Like, do you remember Tyler Cotter? School, right? We're sitting down at 6 for a minute, and I hadn't had sex yet, and I'm hearing these men talk about sex in it because they're all like 16, 17, and this man's talking about like having sex, yeah, with his girl in it, and he's all like, "Yo, they're just chatting about like beating and what," and Tyler's gone, "Yo, have any of you guys ever bust in the pussy?" And I'm sitting there like, not saying nothing because man's not even bust a nut in her mouth. Like man's only bust man's done is in tissue paper and
the
a
301,
sock.
fam.
No
The 301
socks.
we used to get, bruv.
Yeah.
Arriva.
But yeah.
who bust on the 301? The bus.
I
Oh.
was like,
Yeah, I'm slow.
Whoa,
Pause.
I was thinking, have I a wank on the bus?
Nah.
I thought this little vagabond had been over here. Nah, go on.
Nah.
Story for another day.
Yeah, go on. Sorry, go on. Continue. That I nearly lost my head. I thought you bust on that 301. I was gonna say you're done.
On the way from Wellington to Anfield.
That's such a smooth.
In his school uniform as well, you know. Mad thing.
But yeah, like these men are chatting. I'm just staying quiet, just listening, innit? I hear Tyler going, and one of the guys like, no, I've never bust in. I've only bust in the condom. And Tyler's there, like, going, yo, gather around, kids, gather around. I want to tell what's like busting in a vagina. He's like, guys, it's so warm and inviting. It's like a hot dessert.
A hot dessert.
Hot dessert. Busting a vagina. I'm thinking, shit, damn, I love dessert. Like, I'd love to bust in the vagina. Man. I mean, I've never experienced it, but I'd love to bust that. And he's going on about like, yo, it feels so good, man. Like, you know you need to pull up, but you just don't. And I'm like, yo, I need to do something about this ASAP. ASAP.
No.
Oh my god.
So I was just like, yo, yeah. And then when I finally did it, I was like, it's not in a gay way, but I was kind of like, I get it, Tyler. As soon as the first time I did it, I was like, I get it, Tyler.
I know what you're talking about.
Get it now.
Tyler, my boy, I still don't know what you're talking about, G. But
And
maybe
you
one
need to
day.
experience this before the year ends. It's 2020. You need to treat yourself.
Fam. Having a child. Oh.
Yeah, but alright, cool. Just make sure you do it with like, yeah,
A girl that's not in the things.
do it with a girl. This. I respect that though. I respect that highly, man. That's. Yeah.
For me, it's I was late to the game, innit? So I don't know what I don't know. You know.
I rate that highly, man.
We can move. you guys want to talk about Maradona quick? For going to rattles.
Maradona.
Diego, man.
But that need, bro, come on. Like realistically, the state he's been in over the past like 10 years, it's literally been like a ticking time bomb. We've all been just waiting for the day to come, really. I thought he was gonna die on that day he was fucked in that football stadium.
Oh, he was an
I
absolute
thought, literally,
mess.
I see him. I thought I'm gonna wake up in the morning. They're gonna say Maradona finished. Yeah,
Falling from the stands, like, falling from the stands.
because he was burst.
He was burst, bro.
He was burst.
Going in on Big Sky Sports, you know. On Big Sky Sports. You see Maradona.
Trust me.
Right, chin.
I remember saying to my little brother,
Moving
"This guy's
mad.
gonna be dead soon." Trust me.
Bruv, the fact that he made it to 60 should be celebrated. I can't lie
100%.
to you, bro.
100%.
The way he lived the way he lived his life, yeah, because like man was overweight, yeah, doing more cocaine than Pablo Escobar.
Fam.
Like man was living life.
And you know for a fact he was getting that 100%,
Yeah.
bruv. He's getting that serious, not this lele
Yeah.
stuff that man them are getting over. He's getting that
100%
cocaine.
And you know he ain't racking up no little lines, bro. Imagine linking Maradona, he's racking up a little line. A little fucking...
Bleep
You
that.
gotta bleep that shit. That's gotta go. Oh shit. Oh shit. Listen, we don't want man crying.
You can't
bro.
say that.
You
can't say that.
You can't say
You can't
that.
buy Maradona. Imagine when you go to Maradona, you got a couple shots. Like, hey, Maradona's place. Like, you don't come to party without cocaine. You don't do cocaine. You gonna learn to do cocaine. It just gives you like you better sniff that cocaine.
Just a question in it, yeah. Obviously, that's not how I intend to live my life, innit? But I can kind of, looking back objectively, I can be like, you know what? He lived his life to the fullest, man. Like,
Fully.
for real. Like, he obviously was the best footballer in the world at one point. Potentially, people are saying he still is the greatest to ever play, despite what Messi and Ronaldo are doing now.
Yeah.
He was quoted as saying he didn't want to come to England because he didn't want to train in the afternoon. Like, he wanted to live his movie. And he still did his thing club level as well.
Yeah.
Post that, he's beloved cult hero in Argentina to the point that they're doing a 3-day mourn for his death.
But they love him more than Messi.
Yeah.
Mad thing. And then like he's just an icon, innit? Like, so my question is kind of like, would you rather be very health conscious and live like a very long life, like let's say live to like 80, still not necessarily like 80 and you can't walk around, it's 80 and still moving around, still doing your thing, whatever, or would you rather live 60 and just live like Maradona, bro?
60.
60.
I was having this conversation with my brother like today, innit? Yeah. I said to brother, I said, yo, Maradona made it to 60, bro. If you told me Maradona died at 45, I would have gone, yeah, I get it. Man got to 60, which a lot of people die of 60 with like who live healthily and they get heart disease and all this kind of thing. Man made it to 60. Like George Best died at like 40 something. So I'm like, he made it to 60. I said to my brother, right now on the table, yeah, I offer you 60 on the table. That's the day you die. Will you take it? Because you're gonna die at 60, knowing that we can die any way. I can get hit by a car today.
God forbid.
God forbid, obviously, touch wood. Yeah. But like, if you offer me 60 right now and I know I'm dying at 60, bro, I'm gonna enjoy life, bruv. I'm just gonna eat Big Macs. I'm gonna enjoy life, big man. Do you get me, fam? Like I'm doing health at the moment, yeah, because I don't know when I'm gonna die, and I'm seeing Heavy D, like the.
Oh yeah, he died, didn't
He
it?
died today.
Shit,
Touched him
man.
again. He died today. R.I.P. He's a good lad as well. He died today, but I look at him, I go, he's unfit. Like he's a bit chubby. He probably doesn't do any exercise. Like I don't know how he died specifically, but
I think it was a mental health. I think it was apparently he went missing for a bit. So.
okay, well,
But
but
still, yeah.
and and I'm a bit more health conscious than I am than I was before a couple of years ago, because I'm like, if I get to the age of 60, I'd rather be fit, blah 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 blah. But if you offer me 60 on the table right now, I'll chew your hand off and say, you offer me 60 right now, the way I live my life at the moment, and go, yeah, I think I'll take 60. I think I would take 60. Would you guys take 60? Nah. You take 60?
I want to, bruv. I see certain man that like if they're still like, I saw a guy, he's like 100 years old, man, still whipping, bruv.
Yeah.
Like if I look, God willing, I make it to such a good age, and obviously for me as well, it's all about now. You need to start taking care of your body
For sure.
But when you get to them times, you're good in it. But if I can live to, let's say 100 or whatever, and I'm still, what I don't want is to be old and not be able to do anything.
I hate that.
That's my worst nightmare.
I would hate
to
that.
be old and like stuck in a chair or something. That's mad.
Yeah.
If I can live to an old age, 80 plus, and I'm still active, still be able to move, drive, do whatever I want to do, then I'm cool with that. But 60, nah, fam. 60, you've just really touched grandpa age, to be honest.
It's mad.
Like 50, you're kind of like midlife crisis, but there's still like, look at Shannon Sharp, bro. Shannon Sharp's about 50.
Yeah.
Would you say, bro?
But he looks after himself good.
Yeah, I know, but
And he got that good money as well.
Yeah. Good money, good.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to say, I'm a normal geezer. I get to live my life. I obviously prefer to live to 80.
Yeah.
I prefer to live to 80 if I'm fit. If I'm 85, I can't walk. I've got fucking Alzheimer's. I can't even remember my own son's name. I'm calling him Jeffrey, and I'd actually named him Michael the Third. Like, what am I really living for?
Yeah. It's a hard one, isn't it?
But I'm not taking 60. I'll tell you that now.
What country is it that still do is it euthanasia where they kill you? Is that what it is?
Switzerland.
Austria?
Switzerland do it.
My boy's mum, she said to him, before you fucking put me in a home, you take me to Austria and you just finish me off. And that's such a hard thing for him to like, even like she was like, I never want you to put me in a home. Never put me in a home. If you get to the point where you need to put me in a home, I'd rather you move. They got money, so I'd rather you move me to Austria and just get me like put down. I think that's crazy, man.
I'll tell you
That's
one thing.
mad.
My mum and dad would say the same thing. There's no way I could put my parents in a home.
Yeah.
It can't happen.
But they would say it as in, you can't allow me to go into a home.
Yeah, like, you have to look after me.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
That is.
They're not-
Look, even if I'm in Nigeria, yeah, and I got no peas, you better find a way to make peas. So
To look
I
after
get
me.
peas.
Yeah.
So I'm living good in Nigeria.
Yeah.
So there's no way. So in my head already, yeah, my mom's told me this from young, and all of my like siblings as well, my brother, my sister, we all know no homes. Like even I have to make sure I get a yard big enough that my mum and dad can live in with us.
live in the yard.
There's no way to go to a home. It's not happening.
Yeah, can't
it's not happening. In my head, it's not happening. And I've heard people say, "Yeah, homes are nice. They make relationships."
Hell
no. My mum said she's not living in a home.
Fuck
There's
that.
no way it's happening.
You
Can't
seen the way through this coronavirus thing? People can't even see their own fucking people in homes and shit.
Oh yeah, I seen that one where
Shit's
the
sad,
girl,
bro.
the woman was trying to take her mom home and they arrested her,
Yeah,
bro.
they arrested her. Sad, bro.
Have you heard about that thing? There's a new thing they've released. Yeah, it's like a latexy thing that you can touch people in homes now because of coronavirus.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so you can touch them through
bad.
like the lacy thing, but it's obviously not the same. But it protects you from touching them and giving them COVID.
That's all a bit crazy, bro. But yeah, putting your parents in a home's a hard one, isn't it? When they get to that age, what are you gonna do?
Can't do it, bro. In an African household, they can't run, fam. Can't run. And I just feel like it's kind of it's ungrateful if you do that.
Yeah, for sure.
At the end of the day, they brought you up. I mean, for me, one thing that I will outsource is things like, you know, like bathing and stuff like that. I won't want to have to like bathe my parents. That'd just be a bit mad for me. But you know, when you get to that age, it might be something that you just have to do in it. But I'd rather get like a nurse or someone that will come into the yard and handle that kind of stuff in it. But like I feel like it's ungrateful to be like, yeah, I can't really deal with you anymore, mama. I'm just gonna put you in.
You can see why
childminder.
Yeah, you can see why the parents don't want it because like not even in a funny sense, but think your dad brings you up his whole life and then he gets a bit old and then you've got to come in when he's fucking shit himself. That's just a bit long. For him, the way he's looking at that is like, I don't want to ever be a burden on you like that. So
I get that. The way that my dad is, I know he's like, you don't put me in a home. Like, I'll clean my own shit if I have to. Like, my dad is like, yo, you're not putting me in a home. I'll clean my own shit if I have to, but I'm not going in the home.
Yeah.
Like,
Rags.
It just is, isn't it? Fuck it.
mad situation.
Got to live life to the fullest, man.
Allah. So you guys got any rattles of the week? Because fucking Sheffield Wednesday couldn't.
What's this?
Swansea
What's
couldn't
this?
win.
What's things that have pissed you off this week?
Or things that have just rattled you. I swear I had.
Do you know what? I have a rattle. Do you know? I actually have a rattle of the year, innit?
Okay, I like this.
I have a rattle of the year. And this isn't, I'm not even gonna say because he's gonna think it's aimed at him if I say it's not aimed at you. But I know that a lot of people get on to you for your shoes on the podcast. So just know what I'm about to say ain't about your shoes.
Oh yeah, come.
You'll end up telling to me like, what you trying to say, fam? I know, babe, man, trying to draw me out of my shoes. This ain't about your shoes, cause the basketball crap I can fuck with, innit, yeah? But bro, don't you think we're living in a time where maybe not so much girls, but so many boys are walking around with the shittest trainers on, fam? Don't you think that? Bro, like you go to like the VIP section of a club. I know clubs ain't been open for a while, so I'm not basing it. But normally you go there and that's where everyone's swagged out. Everyone's wearing good stuff. Man got the nice shoes on. Bro, you step foot in the VIP section of a club and look at the footwear, fam. It's a fucking comedy show. Yeah, Balenciaga, you cannot balance. You getting me?
Have you
fam, the trainers that they drop in. Yeah, all of these things like there's going to be people listening to this that obviously have gone and spent ridiculous money on these stupid trainers that I'm talking about, yeah? So don't feel offended. But real talk, my opinion on bare these crep is that I feel that they just sit in the room and they go, right, what kind of dumb, fucked up shit can we think about now? And they just design a trainer and then everyone just goes out and buys it. Bro, I see people walking around with the maddest moon boots on, yeah? And they're telling me that they're, what, £600?
6 bill, yeah.
The only ones I can really respect, like even I try to cuss out Kuds because Kuds bought them Balenciaga. Cannot balance.
I can't rock with them still.
Trust me, yeah. But I will never chat shit. They look good on him.
Yeah, they
look good on him. You get me? So
well,
I'll cuss the crap, but they look good on him. But some of these other trainers just don't look good on people, fam. Yeah. And then what you've got is what you got, what I like to call the Alexander Mazzolines. Yeah, the fake Alexander McQueen.
Bro,
do you know what?
Fam,
do you know what? Do you know it's that mad?
But the fake ones is even worse. If the real ones wasn't bad enough in the first place, the fake ones look like Stan Smith's, bruv. But they got Alexander.
There's fake ones.
What? I call them the Alexander Mazzolines, bro. After, yeah, I will show you. Cause you probably don't notice, innit? Like,
you gotta look.
If you're not into your fashion, you'll never notice, innit? But some people are wearing the maddest trainers. So I think for me, I would just say the way what would you call it? This little thing? Rant of the week or what is it?
Rattle of the week.
Rattle of the week. My rattle would just be like men's footwear. Like nowadays is fucking atrocious, bruv.
Bruv, people are buying anything that's got brand on it. Like you see them runners? Who do the runners again?
Everyone's done them now. Gucci.
Who started it?
Balenciaga.
Was it Balenciaga?
The big thick one.
Nah, you know the black sock, the sock thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the Balenciaga. Yeah.
Bruv, they did a new one, yeah, and it's literally, I think I saved it, bruv. It's literally, it outlines, it's like a sock, proper sock. Yeah. So it outlines your feet. So literally, it's like, so imagine this here, it's red like this here, and then you can see, it's basically around your toes, innit? And then it's got a platform underneath, like. Yeah. And I saw this, and I was like, wait, I need to find it.
The only thing that annoys me with a crepe here is that it's consumerism. That's what I don't like about it. It's that, like, you know, I used to shop when I played football heavy. I used to shop a lot in Sports World. Yeah. And these crepes that I see the designer brands selling, they were the crepes that were £14 in Sports World back in the day. They were the crepes that were Lonsdale that none of you lot were wearing. But that's what I'm saying. That's ridiculous, bro. You can see your toes in that. These were the trainers that none of you lot were wearing because they were £14. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what's annoying. Like I said to you again, I go back to like my little cousins. I got boy and girl cousins. And like, fucking hell, bro. You know, like these social pressures for these kids to be wearing designer trainers. You know, I didn't wear a pair of designer trainers till I was 24 years old and I bought them myself out of money that I worked for. And like, you got kids 16 years old wanting, like I'll say it again, Balenciaga is fucking.
You can't balance.
You can't balance.
You're saying it as well. You're hitting the nail on the head. They don't even like it.
It's so annoying, fam. It's actually so annoying because like I feel that like my little cousins like, if I'm not gonna have these trainers, I'm not gonna fit in. I'm like, rude boy, listen, I'll take you Foot Locker. Yeah, I'll get you £150 pair of TNs.
I'll get you 2.
You'll fit in.
Get you 2
and
for the price.
They will last. You get me, like. But I just feel that the trainer situation at the moment, like if you go to try buy trainers nowadays, like you go on any of the websites to try and look for trainers, like bro, I feel that Nike is probably like the only ones that are doing trainers that are like all right.
You know what? Yeah. So like,
if it ain't Nike, for me,
like,
if it ain't Nike or Jordan,
literally. Apart from that,
I got maybe like a couple pairs of Adidas, bruv. If it ain't Nike or Jordan, I'm not touching it, bro.
So like, and just so expensive, bro.
Yeah, for no reason.
So expensive. Cause we live on Instagram, yeah. We think that like this, like obviously, like cool, like us three here, cool. We got money, yeah. We're blessed. Like someone told me this guy I was working for, this very rich man I'm working for. He's international barrister. He's on £1,100 an hour. He's a rich man, but he won't buy his kids nothing like that. And he turned around to us and said something about, if you earn £30,000 before tax in English cash, you are in the top 3% of the richest people in the world.
Yeah.
So 97% of the world are poorer than you if you earn £30,000 a year.
Mad.
He's
To
right.
put that into, do you know what I mean? And now you got these little young youths walking around wearing £600 fucking trainers, bruv. Like, you man are African. I'm not even African. I'm fucking from Barbados, so I'm not even as much, you know. But like raw, like, nah, it can't run.
No
like,
values, bro.
So for me, like, yeah, the trainer thing and the price of them is just absolutely fucking ridiculous. Like, you just showed me a sock. How much is that sock?
Bruv, I'm
It's
gonna
a
believe
sock with a sole on it,
it's
bruv.
gonna be at least $5 bill.
And I bet on the tag it says made in Taiwan or made in some place like that.
You know the thing is, yeah. So like the other day, like my boy works for a company and he gets like a discount on designer goods in it, and like he sent me like the WhatsApp in it, like the WhatsApp broadcasts, and I was like, you know what? Let me just buy a pair of Alexander McQueen's in it because I can, and it wasn't because I was like necessarily because I was like I needed them or whatever. I was like, it's there. Let me get it. I kind of wanted a pair of Alexander. And I kind of like, you know what? I'm not even going to wear these clips as much. So the other day as well, I bought like a pair of Nikes for like £50 because they were like they had like a discount code, and I felt happier, more excited about my Nikes coming than my Alexander McQueen's because I was kind of just buying it just to be like, well, I need a kind of pair to go out to when I go to like bougie places. Sometimes when I go out, certain man and that, I need a pair of crepes. I can be like, look, I'm fitting in. Because I can't wear those Nikes and be like, hey, I'm fitting in with a man them. And you're right about the 16-year-olds. Like I see 16-year-old people, 6-year-old kids, or whatever, that are working in call centers, yeah, and they're wearing drip, yeah. And we're talking about all this being financially stable earlier. How on earth can you expect them to be financially stable in the future if this is what they're expected to spend their money on? Because when we were young, what were you buying?
Bro, I had feelers, fam. And I was gassed with my feelers.
What boots I tell you had? Sandico, bruv.
Yeah, I was gassed.
Not fake total 90s, fam.
Yeah. I had some Caramores.
I remember.
You even know what Caramore is?
I worked at Sports Direct. I know what Caramore is.
We know all about that. We were there first.
You know what I want?
If you're wearing Caramores,
I was running though. I was fast. you know what I'm saying?
We were in sports that we were selling that shit, bro.
Come on, feel like
I remember one time I came to school. Yeah, you remember this? I came to school. Yeah, with some new Nikes that I saw in Sports Direct, and I loved these Nikes in it. They cost £35 in it, and my mum was like, "You have to save your own money to go get those Nikes in it." So I saved. I grabbed these Nikes, yeah, and I walked into school feeling I was the boss man, yeah, feeling sick of my Nikes, yeah.
Yeah.
These man, like Jay, Kuz, all these man saw the Nikes, yeah. They made fun of me, bruv. These Nikes, they were like silver and black spray-ons. Remember the sprays? The spray Nikes. It was like the Nike with the silver on top, black at the bottom that was like fading. These man like, why you buying AstroTurf?
Oh, I remember us banning about AstroTurf, fam. I remember that, yeah. I remember that.
Man's got the sprays, man. And the thing is, people used to come up to me, yeah, like, and make the fake shh noise.
I remember that. We bantering about AstroTurfs. I remember that, bro. And Carl Wilder as well. We used to wear AstroTurfs all the time, bro.
Well, year 10.
Fam.
Total 90s thinking he's Wayne Rooney.
Yeah, but the total 90 thing with the swoosh down the side and that.
That was a classic though.
That was a good one.
All I'm gonna say is I always say this, and I'm trying to instill this into my siblings, but they don't seem to be getting it. Act your wage, bro.
Yeah, do you know that's one of the best sayings ever.
Act your wage. There's a pair of trainers I just bought, yeah, and the only reason why I bought them is because I budget for how much I'm gonna spend on like stuff in it. Yeah, so last month I bought a pair of trainers that I've just got them and I didn't like them in it, so I'm gonna return them. Yeah. But that's for my last month's budget in it. So I'm now gonna add a bit of peas and get these trainers in it. So these trainers are the ones that I put on Instagram. Not that color.
Yeah.
A different color in it, but they're the ones I put on Instagram in it. So I'm getting them now. They're coming in a couple of days in it. But I've had the peas to buy them outright for time.
Yeah, that's it, innit?
Time. But
That's
I've been
it.
like, can I justify spending this money? And this is now, I've bought them now. They're just under $3 That's the max I'll ever spend on shoes. And you man know I love shoes. I love trainers, innit?
Yeah.
But I can't justify spending $5 on a pair of shoes. Just like whenever I see this Birkin bag bullshit, bruv.
Hey, them Birkin bags, I'm gonna say this for the record,
go
they are trash, bro.
Fam,
They are, yo, if you got one of them, take it back, because it's trash.
you're gonna spend 50 racks on a bag. Please deep this year. You're spending 50 racks here on a glorified sack. What does a bag do? It holds your peas, innit?
That's it.
I'm spending 50 racks to hold my peas and maybe a couple other bits and pieces. Allow it, man. I could spend 10 racks and buy a car. Or even better yet, how can I justify spending that amount of money on peas when I have cousins, family members that are probably not doing so well off and I'm spending 50 racks on a bag?
You people with all this peas that's wasted it. You need to be more like Io. Look at that. Look at that over there.
Well, Io,
What's that over there?
we're in Io's yard right now.
We're in his yard, yeah. He's got a whiteboard
So-
with his expenditure saving. This is intelligent. I rate it.
Listen, we are virtually recording this pod right now. We're
up,
not with each other right now.
Fuck off, man.
We're not with each other. I'm at my house, fam. I don't know
I'm
about
taking
you, man.
videos of you, man.
I'm gonna say this for the record. I ain't gonna say nothing else. My man's paying $230 on insurance, and you told me he drives a Ford. I'll lose my head, bro. £230 a month insurance, and you drive a Ford.
Oh man,
I'm gonna chat to him because I want to see who he's insured with.
he got juked, bro.
No, he might have like.
Wait, did he just pass his test this year, bro?
No. It's possible that he's hit an old lady in the past.
How?
And the insurance is just a bit mad. It's
How?
possible.
How many points has he got on his license, bro?
He's probably hit. Do you know what it is, yeah?
Bro, that's
Do you know what happened?
£2,760 a year.
Do you know what
On
happened?
insurance.
You need to get a Range
Do you know what
Rover.
happened? Do you know what happened? Yeah. Do you know what happened?
Trust me.
That landlord you were talking about kicked out the wife and the son, and he's run him over. So that's what's happened. That's what's happened.
I'm not having it, bro.
Why the
I'm
insurance
not
is-
having
I
it.
don't know.
Inflation.
Listen, I don't know how much he gets paid in it, so I'm not gonna talk shit. Like you said, actual wage. You know, with the Birkin bag thing, like cool for celebrities and that. Like you go on tour, you make like millions and millions and millions. That shit's nothing to you, innit? Some man make 50 bags in their sleep. Cool, but boy to boy, some of these Balenciaga, I'm seeing 5, 6 something, and they're looking like trash, bruv.
Do you know?
Looking like
I
trash.
pray one day I get to that level of rich, innit? God willing, we all make it there, innit? But, bruv, in my head, I still don't think I can quantify ever spending 50 racks on a bag, bruv. I just
Probably
can't.
not.
Because when I 50 racks on a car makes sense. It takes you from A to B. There's a lot of R&D that's gone into it, a lot of manpower, putting it together, technology. It makes sense to me. How can I spend 50 racks on a bag?
It's not even for you. If I'm spending 50 racks on a bag, you better be able to carry my soul. That's what I'm trying to say.
Literally.
Because it's ridiculous. Nah.
Nah, it's-
I can't. I try to think of ways to justify it.
but even some of the LV rucksacks are ridiculous.
bro, I told you about it. They're plastic, innit?
I found. Do you know
they're
the-
plastic. You know that?
Yeah. Remember the thing
They're
on
nice though.
But
I saw the
They're
white one.
plastic. They're made out of
Yeah.
plastic.
The
Yeah,
white one
but
is so nice.
Earlier
though.
on in the pod, I said to you about busting a nut before making dumb decisions, bruv. Yeah, trust me. The LV bag was another one. I didn't necessarily bust a nut like to make the decision, but I was looking at the LV bag and I was kind of gassed, and I thought, you know what, I just need the rucksack. And the reason I wanted the rucksack is because I'm a rucksack guy. You man have probably seen from the IB for ting where man will go.
Dora the Explorer.
I can go. Yeah, the man try to rinse me, call me Dora the Explorer, all of that. You get me? But then I feel that like Kuds came with a fucking full suitcase, fam. Like he was Paris Hilton. Like he came like he was like a next top model. So it's each to their own, innit? But I like to roll light. Most time when I go on holiday, I don't wear t-shirts. I just wear shorts and socks.
See that LV bag, yeah, the white one, the white silver one.
Yeah.
That one is buff. I can't lie.
They're
I can
nice.
see it.
Oh, the reflecting
Yeah,
thing.
they're
Yeah,
nice.
it's buff. It's buff.
And I found myself on the website.
How
and
much
I'm,
is it?
And I'm like, yeah, cool. Yeah, calm. I might just buy this. Let me Bro, from time I busted out and thought about it, I thought I'm the stupidest brother because it's no different to the Nike bag I have. Like, it is no different to the Nike bag I have. And you know what? Yeah, I'm going to put this one last thing I say about the trainers, innit? And all designer clothes. Back in the day, there was, you know Poet, innit? You know Poet?
Yeah.
Yeah. A man said a thing, and it's stayed in my head for ages. He said, "Bare man them buy shit for Ben in the rave."
For what?
And Ben in the rave. And that stayed in my head for years, innit? And say, man them do bare for Ben. Because really, you're buying a bag, but who are you buying it for? You're just buying
Explain
it.
to the people what Ben means, innit?
So Ben in the rave means you're just buying stuff to get like credit from other men. Like males rate that. Ask most girls, do you know how much that bag is cost? Do you know how much them shoes are worth? They'll be like, oh, nah, I know they're expensive, but they don't mean nothing. But us guys, we know. So when you see a guy walk through the airport with that bag that you just showed us, you're like, yeah, my man's on stuff, car. He's got that bag. But no girls are thinking that, bro. When you walk in with these Gucci man bag things that everyone be wearing, like, girls don't rate that.
Fam, they rip it, bro.
The only people that know how much peas that is worth is boys, innit? Like, we're the only people that know that. So really, we do it. I was like, I'm buying this bag for Ben. I'm not even buying this bag for me. I feel that I'm going to be walking through the airport and I'm going to look good and gal are going to look at me with a Louis V. But really, you're not. Men are the only people that are going to clock that in the airport, fam. No girls clocking that.
The ultimate version of that is watches, by the way.
Oh.
Because
the only thing is with watches, I will say, is that they are an investment because they don't depreciate and they're a good way to hold your money.
I get that. I get that.
But you'll get wrapped quickly if you're not on
watches.
your stuff.
I like watches.
I get that, yeah. But for me, I think watches are a pile of shit.
Yeah,
I was, bruv, you know my old job, innit? I was selling watches to footballers, innit?
Sick.
So I'll be wearing these watches, Richard Mille and all these big boy watches and that. And I put it on, I'll just be like...
The Richard Milles look like toys.
Bruv, do you know how much? They're 250k, bruv.
Yeah. You can get one second hand for like 165.
Yeah.
Second hand?
Bruv.
Are you mad?
I pick it up, I'm looking, I'm thinking, rah, so this is worth 165,000. Bruv, have you seen that? I might need to find the video
You can
for
buy
you.
a 3-bed yard in Scunthorpe for that money.
Yeah. I might need to find this video for you, but Ocho Cinco was talking about how all his stuff is fake.
Yeah. Remember, he said like, he said he basically just wore it.
Yeah.
Just for these man to be like, look, I'm cool, I can fit in with you, man. But it's like, why am I investing all my money on all these watches when I don't need them?
He even said this. He said the girl. He said it like this. He was like, the girl them, they know who I am, innit? So there's no need for me to pay. There's no need for me to overpay for watches and all this stuff because at the end of the day, they know who I am. They know I'm Ocho Cinco. They know I'm an NFL baller. There's no need for me to even pay. So he was saying he gets his earrings from Claire's. So everyone's thinking he's wearing the big stud diamonds and that, bruv. They're just Claire's earrings.
So that's a question. If you had a fake Rolex, yeah, and you went up to a girl in a rave, yeah, do you reckon she would be like, oh my God, that's a fake Rolex?
Well, I ain't never had a fake Rolex, but if you know what a Breitling is, if you sell watches, I had a Breitling Bentley with a brown face, yeah. I think, what do they go for? About, they're like 11 grand. A Breitling Bentley goes for over 10 grand, I think, yeah. And I had it on, and literally, I drew a girl like off the back of having a Breitling on, and I'm not gonna lie to you, this Breitling was from Bovingdon Market. I bought it for about £30.
King, you're a king.
And literally, like, you know, she thought that it was a 10 plus rack watch because she was into that. She was like, my dad's got a watch like that, and she knew how much it was worth.
Yeah, I think depends on the model, but like, you know, entry ones start around like grand, £2,000.
I don't really like Rolexes, yeah. There's only one Rolex that I like, which is fucking surprising that it's the rose gold olive face day date.
Day, okay.
I think it's a day or a date just, yeah? And it's got a green face and it's rose gold. Yeah. And it's the only watch I've ever really liked from Rolex.
We're going to say Dweller, bruv.
You must be mad. And my mate works in Goldsmith in Watford, yeah? And I literally messaged him and I was like, you know what? I never liked Rolex. This is the only Rolex I like. Can you find one for me? And can you just tell me how much it's going to be? He messaged me back, of course you fucking like this watch. Everyone does. And it was 25 grand.
And you had a wank and he said no.
Well, as soon as he said 25 grand, I could have been sick, to be fair. But like, I looked at the watch and I just thought, for 25 bags to wear that on my wrist, like this, it's never going to happen.
Ocho Cinco said,
it's never going to happen.
Tell me what time it is. Man looked at his phone and said, yeah.
And then the watch on. And then the watch on.
And then he said, so how much did that cost you? Nothing, it was free. So why the hell am I going to spend 20... Bruv, why the hell am I even going to spend... Well, the Apple Watch kind of makes sense. You see, this is where I have an issue with watches, isn't it? The Apple Watch, does X, Y, and Z. It connects to your phone. It does this. It does that. Run into the bruv. A Rolex just looks nice. That is it. There's nothing. Obviously, do you know what? Yeah, society has made it do more things than it actually legit does. So, for example, now you're wearing a Rolex. Girl, them might look at you differently. Man, them might have a bit more respect for you because they think, right, this guy's he's a 30 guy, or he's doing something, he's about something, or but in reality, the watch don't do fuck all.
That's it. It puts you in that category, innit? It puts you in a category. Like
it's a label. It's like a verified tick, innit? It's 100%. Just a label.
Alpha male ting, innit?
Yeah.
Alpha male ting.
Definitely.
How long we been going for, fam?
2 hours.
Ross, another long one, bro.
Wow.
That's what happens when you're having a great time, man.
Sorry,
you know what I mean? Intellectual great conversation. That's what happens.
But yeah, the watches ain't that bad though. Cause at the end of the day, like if you want it, like I got friends that like put their money into watches because they just got money knocking about and they're like they want to buy something that
Go buy some stocks, my G. Forget watches, man. But do you know what?
But then sometimes with the stocks, the risk is a bit like a gamble.
A watch is stable. It's a stable investment.
And you've got to have the right mind. I feel like we got the right mind frame for stocks. We know how to deal with it. But some people, they're just like, they don't want to fucking go and see one day that their stock has dropped and they've lost peas and they don't want to keep their money in. And, you got to
be in it for the long haul.
Days are going to come in the future. This business you've invested in is cool. It's just took a dive right now. And people don't.
I always say, but I can't lie to you. Like there was a time when I only started investing in stocks like February time, innit? And I was like seeing like I was still just always investing like £50 here, £50.
Yeah.
And like today I looked at my stock share and I was like, raw. In the space of like a couple of months, I've invested this much and I've made this much just by just chilling. Yeah. And I was like, bruv, and the economy's shit. So I'm thinking to myself, imagine what happens in 2 years' time, bruv, when the economy picks up, bruv.
Speaking of, I'm up right now, nicely. So, hey, Tesla is doing a mad thing right now.
There's another stock
I might need to double up, bruv.
There's a stock out. Let me show you this stock here. This stock, you guys need to buy it. I'm not going to tell you, man, the pod, because fuck you guys, innit?
Our loyal listeners, the one time we can put some money in their pocket and you tell them fuck off.
Have they put money in my pocket?
They might do soon.
Some of them don't even share the thing. Some of you just listen.
They might do soon. I need to double up on my Tesla stock.
Let me show this. Is
that what
listen,
you're saying?
If you guys want to know, DM me and I'll tell you about these stocks. Yeah. Let me show. Look, I've invested. Yeah. Look what I've made. Yeah. And then go down to the white ones. There's some white ones down. One beginning with the letter N and one beginning with the letter K. I bought the K one. I bought the K one last week. I bought it last week. The K one last week.
Who is this?
Last week, Jay.
Oh my days! You could pull out right now and go again.
Yes.
Pause.
Yes. Yes. I could go 5 rounds.
Oh, I knew about this company as well. Fuck. I forgot. Oh, I knew about this share already, bruv, because it's pretty new, innit?
If you guys want to know about this stock, you need to. If you guys want to know about this stock that is very, very well, share the podcast. If you get a good amount of shares this week, I will tell you what the stock is. I will tell you what the stock is. Bruv. The stock is booming.
But why is your team got these Fs next to them?
What do you mean?
You got Fs.
What Fs?
As in, hold on, like, see these F icons in the corner?
I don't know what that means, bro.
Because mine doesn't.
I don't know what that means. Are you in the same app? Trading yeah. I don't know what it means, bro.
Mine's like this.
But yeah, bruv, this is a week, bruv. I'm just like, look.
Oh, I need to drop a couple bands.
Buy those two stock. Those two. I'll show you as well, Ryan.
What's it called?
This stock you should buy, bruv. They're sick. Time. They're gonna be sick in a couple of years as well. But yeah, that's the pod, innit? Also, that pod we're gonna go on. She said it was problematic. That one.
What? I said you're problematic.
Like we're meant to go like on this other girl's pod.
Okay.
And then she was like, yeah, come on like on Saturday, innit?
Yeah. And then
she was like, I just listened to your last episode of the podcast. You guys seem quite problematic. She was like, my listeners not like you guys.
Well, them listeners got soft ears. That's what I like to call that.
What did we say last week that was problematic for her?
Probably the big girls. I don't know.
Oh, stop. That's got to go. Cut that.
What's that?
Clip that.
What, foundation in the headboard?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm pissed. I never got to see this foundation car. That was. I know. I've seen it. I've seen the pictures. But I'm saying in the flesh. If I was to walk in a room and see foundation on the head, I would lose my head.
Hey, we're done, man. We're done. We're done. Look, I tried to steer us out of trouble, fam, and this guy, he's like the Titanic, bruv. He just wants to go straight into the icebergs, bruv. Allow it, bruv.
Oh,
we are done, bruv.
Is that still a touchy subject?
We are done. Listen, we've been blocked, bruv. All of us.
Is that why you still ain't got Instagram? Have you got your Instagram back yet?
Yeah, the Insta's coming back soon. The Insta's coming back soon. Literally, not even a joke thing. It's coming back real soon. But anyway, we're out. Mike is a villain, bruv. I'm sick of this guy, bruv. I'm sick.